Hi. So this episode is going to start a little cold here, and then I'm going to play a message that's dedicated to a friend of mine named Steven. And then after that message, we're going to cue the music, and we're going to kick it into gear, and we're going to have a fun show. I just wanted to let you know and prepare you for it. Also, I forgot to mention in the message, there is a GoFundMe link for Steven in the description down below if you're interested in helping his family. No pressure, but here is the message. Before I start this episode, I just wanted to send love to Steven, SkellyRen's family. Steven was such a special member of my community. I have been doing YouTube for a long time now, and just the fact that his user handle SkellyRen, every time I would see it on a stream or in a video, just over the last so many years, as just someone that always stood out to me as a nice, caring, supportive, loving. He was a really big fan, and I got the honor of actually meeting him years ago at a convention in Texas. And even meeting him, I've met so many people through doing YouTube, and meeting him stood out to me, and I remembered him and his family so well. Such a sweet, loving family who also just love Kim's content. They're just such nice people. Well, Steven unfortunately got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer back in August last year, around about the same time as my friend Billy, actually. And Steven fought the heck out of that thing. Skelly Strong was their motto, and he was. And an unbelievable fight. He gave that cancer an unbelievable fight. Made it to another Father's Day. Spent so much of that time with his daughters and his wife. And unfortunately, last week, he did lose the fight. And there are no words. I am so impressed by him. I felt so loved by him and his family. And I hope they know how much I love them and how much I loved Steven. And I dedicate so much of what I do to him. I'll dedicate this episode to him, for what it's worth. Once this message ends, I'm going to kick into excitable, happy gear and have a fun show here with my friends, because I know that's what Steven would have wanted if he was watching at home like he always was. So, I was going to share some photos of, I actually went and spent some time with him and his family just a month or two ago, and he was just doing so good, and his family were doing so good, and he's just so sweet, and they're all so sweet, and I'm sending my love. I love you all so much. So, okay, let's have an episode, and I'll miss you, Steven. Well, cue the music, and let's have that episode. Thank you to everybody for hearing that message. And thank you to you guys for being here.
Of course, man.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, really.
I appreciate that. It's the community's loss. All right, you ready? I'm gonna kick it up. I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Welcome on in to the Nontendo podcast, and we are back.
Back, baby!
We're back.
Yep.
I was gone for 2 weeks, and now my teeth are gone.
Yeah.
Forever, actually.
They're
Forever
completely
and
gone.
ever.
You lost the wisdom too, huh?
No, I'm still extremely wise, I'll
Yeah?
have you know.
I was
good.
waiting to make that joke.
He's more like a wise guy, am I right? Oh.
This handsome guy. Calvin and Mary.
I want to know what you guys did the last 2 weeks. I want to know if your baby's already crawling.
Not yet. I
And
wish.
and we have another special guest on the line who can't even talk right now. But you'll see him in a second. Oh, where to even begin? What do you guys want to know? About my teeth? Anything? Does it matter?
Yeah, you were gone for 2 weeks. Tell
Yeah,
us
man.
about it.
2 weeks is a long time.
You look
Yeah.
normal now.
Thank you for saying that. How did I look before?
I mean, from the videos you've posted, you look not you.
I looked
The
more-
nicest way possible to
Yeah.
say
Like
that.
you didn't look like yourself. You obviously looked
no.
like you were going through it.
Yeah, I
You
did.
should probably be honest and just let him know he looked horrendous.
For a bit.
You
Whoa.
did look. You
For
looked
a
horrendous
bit.
Oh, man.
For a bit.
Yeah, my face blew up and I was in pain. But you know what? It
Disgusting. As well.
wasn't.
Whoa. Okay.
It was actually pretty bad, but it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I'm fine now. So
You
you
look
know,
great now, though.
You do.
thank you for
you-
saying that. I appreciate that.
You look smashing.
Oh,
Well, I think you're trying to do something there, but my
No,
teeth weren't
no.
smashed.
Oh, they weren't.
No,
No,
they
isn't
weren't
that
really.
pulled?
They were just
Pulled.
pulled aggressively. I bruised all
You look
down the side of my
pulling?
face.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vegemite Fine. I appreciate that. What about you guys? What did you guys do the last 2? I was just lying in bed eating pudding.
Yeah. So how did that
Honestly.
work? You were just. I thought. So you weren't straw eating. You were just eating soft foods.
I know. Actually, the first time I could use a straw was yesterday. I got the all
Whoa.
clear,
Oh, wow.
and this is the first carbonated beverage I've had since.
Oh.
Nice.
No, yeah, I was just eating pudding and soup, and I did not. Kim was like, "You're gonna get so sick of it." I was like, "I'm just happy everything went well. Like,
Yeah,
I'll do
no
whatever I need
complications
to."
or nothing,
But I
yeah.
will say, after a week, I was like, "I can't eat any more soup. I gotta eat."
Yeah. That's when you.
when I graduated to pancakes,
Oh, nice.
that was
Heavenly.
that was everything.
Yeah.
I usually don't eat a whole pancake to myself. It's just too much. I
Mhm.
was eating so many pancakes.
Should
It
have
was
just taken
awesome.
real food and blended it, and then.
No,
Yeah,
that's gross. I hate it.
That
sounds
ruins
gross.
the food if you do that. Because if you just,
I mean,
the
sometimes you
idea is
gotta do what you
biting into
gotta do.
something.
E's
Okay.
wife, Erica,
Okay.
for those that
Yeah,
remember
typical.
E and watch the show, she told me that when she had hers out, her mum would blend her spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds disgusting.
Sounds like an
No.
experiment. I would try that.
But it was fine. I don't care. Whatever. We don't have to talk about it. What about you? What did you guys get up to the last 2 weeks? Kip, I've seen you. We've been
Yeah,
hanging.
I, was gonna say, like, I feel like I'm not really letting you know much. Apart from I got a tooth out.
Oh,
You
another
did
one?
right
That's right.
before,
I
I did,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But no,
I
you
didn't cry
checked
about
on
it as
me.
much,
Oh.
you know. I played James Bond. That was a good game.
Hey,
Love that game.
007.
That was great.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
Tonsillitis,
let that one
tonsillitis too,
slide.
And an earache.
You did do that. You did
Yeah.
complain about that
I
though.
did complain about that a lot.
But no, you checked on me like every day, which was nice. And then we hung out and we had fun and we had a good time.
Good.
So
Very nice.
didn't hear from you. Heard
Oh.
from you. Didn't hear from
I
you.
sent you. Hold on.
Oh, you might have actually.
I
yeah,
sent
you
him a
might
message.
have. Yeah.
The day of.
Ghosted you.
Yeah, right. The day
I
of.
ghosted again. God,
the-
I just can't stop getting
You
mad.
did,
I
you
know,
did,
I
you
know.
did,
I
you
said,
did.
yeah. I hope it goes. I'm glad it did. I am
Yeah,
glad. it
thank
did.
you for saying that.
Because one day that'll be you. You'll get your wisdom teeth pulled.
I'm thinking about it, but probably next year I'll consider
When
it.
do they usually come through? Like 18, 19?
Yeah, it depends on the person.
Oh, I can already see
22.
them. Like
Okay,
in the,
you get-
they're in
good
there.
job,
Like
buddy.
they're visible. I don't think they're like as crazy as yours were. Which putting it lightly. So I think I'll get them out next year. We'll see.
Yeah.
But what I did over the last 2 weeks, I basically had some fun. I went to Chicago. I flew.
Oh yeah, you did go to
I
Chicago.
went to Chicago
You
with a couple
Chirac.
friends.
I like how you just showed that shirt like it tells me anything
Oh.
about Chicago.
Hold on, let me stand up then. Hold on.
It's a Pokemon shirt.
Well, it's not just a Pokemon shirt. This is, I don't know if you can see that properly, but this is the Pokemon Fossil Museum they had at the
okay.
Field Museum in Chicago.
I just thought it was, you're like, I went to Chicago, and you showed up like a Pokemon
I
t-shirt.
just like the shirt.
It is-
The shirt's cool.
sick, yeah.
It's an X-ray of a fossil Pokemon. So they had a little exhibit there. It was really cool. A bunch of fossil Pokemon. They had like a little pop-up shop too. So I bought some stuff, including this T-shirt. It was a really good time. I haven't been to Chicago in about like 5 years. I knew a couple friends there. Besides this, all we did was just eat, and it was amazing.
Hell yeah.
Did you
We
get
ate-
Chicago deep dish?
So let me tell you, we got a couple dogs. We got some hot dogs.
Okay.
Got double dogs with fries on top. So 1 bun, 2 dogs, mustard, onions, fries. I know they don't like. I know people don't like putting ketchup on their hot dogs. In Chicago, they
You
will
put
like.
ketchup on hot dog.
I
do.
love ketchup.
In Chicago, they will
hot dog
they will
without
stare at you.
ketchup.
They will stare at you
Who
if you
doesn't
ask
put
that.
ketchup on a hot dog?
Apparently, people in Chicago.
That's wild.
I know, but they'll
Live
stare you
them.
down. Oh.
You know they refuse to put mustard on burgers in Long Island.
That's weird.
Oh,
They don't. It's
in Long
like they
Island.
don't do it, and it's the one place where like McDonald's changes the menu so they don't put mustard on their burgers because people just wouldn't eat them.
I mean, most
I
McDonald's
see.
you can't. You have to ask for mustard specifically.
no, cheeseburgers have mustard on them.
Yeah, they do.
Do they do?
In McDonald's?
Yeah.
I always ask because I feel like they never put it on.
Maybe he gets extra.
Or maybe you
mustard.
get more.
I'm questioning
Maybe.
everything I've ever known now. This is.
But besides, yeah, so got that. Got deep dish pizza. That was great.
Where'd you get it from?
A spot called Pequod's.
Oh,
Really? What? Oh, it was Peak. It was
It was
amazing. It was
Pequod?
really good.
Okay.
Like the crust was good. We got that. We
should
got
have tried
like
Giordano's. That's like the spot.
my friend was telling me about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got Italian beefs. We got pizza. We got horchata milkshakes, which were really good too.
Mm.
Phenomenal time. Had a really good time.
Hell yeah. Well, you would get horchata.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let that one slide. What about you, Sully? What
It's
have
your
you done?
national drink, bro. Come on, man. Me, it was the same thing, just baby stuff.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. I mean, he had like a little lump on his neck that we found last week.
Oh.
What was it?
And that's why we went to the ultrasound today. It was turned out to be a muscle.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's just like he's got
He's
He's
so
like
many-
jacked, like
He's
right
just
here
got
in
a
the
jacked
neck.
neck.
Yeah. So,
Is it okay?
yeah, so we have to do physical therapy so they could stretch it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
That's
Okay.
normal.
It's not uncommon, but apparently it's normal in babies who are in the womb and they have their head tilted one way, and then it's funny because every time we put him to sleep, he's always sleeping with his head this way, like this. So he's like overworking this side of his neck. And when we try to, like, I'll take his head and I'll tilt it this way, and then he'll just go right back like that.
Oh my god, this little guy.
Yeah, it's like, so it was kind of freaky last week when I saw it. I just got home from the
Is it big?
pediatrician. It's huge.
Oh,
Like his head was back like this, and I'm like, yo, what the hell is that? And then like the worst thing you could do is get online and then look at.
Oh
Google.
yeah.
You're always
yeah.
gonna find like.
I'm like looking up the
Googling
worst
lump
case
on the
scenario.
neck
Doom and gloom.
never gonna
Yeah.
go well.
Yeah.
So I went back that same day to the pediatrician. She felt it up, and then she like looks at it, and then she's like, "Oh, I need to go get the doctor." And then I'm like, "Oh shit, like, what's going on?" And then the doctor comes back in. The other doctor, she feels it up, and then they both step outside for like 5 minutes, and then she comes back in again.
I hate this.
Yeah, and then she's like, so I don't know what it actually is. I've never seen this before, but you guys need to go get an ultrasound done.
Oh my
gosh.
And then
Dude.
I'm freaking out. So then I'm like, okay, should we be worried? Should I go to the ER right now? And then she's like, no, don't do that. I wouldn't say it's like too much of a concern, but just go get it like ultrasounded. So then we call the ultrasound place and thinking we'll go like the next day.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, you have to wait till this day,
Oh
which was like a
my
week from
gosh.
today. So
That's terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad
dude.
it's relatively okay.
yeah, thank God. I mean,
Yeah,
I was stressing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
of
bet,
course.
I'm glad we just got
It's
it out the way.
terrifying. It's
Yeah.
honestly terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was okay. Love to the baby. Love to the family.
Thank you.
Okay. That's everybody's weeks.
Yep.
Anyone
Think
miss
so.
anything? Everyone good?
I think that's it.
We can
Okay.
talk about. Oh, well, that's next. Never mind.
Before we start talking about what we've been playing, just a couple of announcements from me. The first one is, and if you would like to drum roll, gaze your eyes towards the screen, we got the TikTok back!
Hey!
This is, I believe, thanks to a viewer of the show called Console Kev, if I'm remembering that correctly. That's off the top of my dome, so I hope I got that right. I don't know how much I should say, but this guy who watches the show, and sound off in the comments if you're watching, which I'm guessing that you are, just happened to know someone at TikTok.
Wow. Just
And they
out of the
reached out on the show's behalf because they were like, they've been struggling with this for a year. Is there anything that you can do? And this guy, I'm not going to say who it is, but this guy worked in like the TikTok shop area, but obviously enough that he got like contact with like actual support. And for the first time ever, I was talking directly to a support member.
Let's go.
Not an AI, not a robot.
Yeah.
And this was actually, and I'm not even lying about this, when I was going in to get my teeth removed is when I saw the email and I sent over my info. And then when I got home is when me and this guy, fresh out the doctor, fresh
Nice.
out the surgery, over a few hours, got the account back.
Wow.
Let's go.
I wasn't messing around. I was like, this guy's talking to me now. Now's the time.
So now you look back at your wisdom teeth surgery day and always have like a good memory that I got the TikTok
Yeah.
back.
I mean, kind of.
Trying to grab the link to put in the chat for people to check it out.
Well, right now it's at the Nontendo podcast. I'm going to change the URL when I can because we changed it when we made a new account. But yeah, it's an old account where we've uploaded one time there already just to see if it worked. We uploaded the TikTok with Max. And yeah, I can't believe we have it back. I honestly can't believe it. They did the thing they said they couldn't do, which was they added an email to the account. So we have login.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where I don't think we'll ever get Twitter back, but honestly, I don't care. Twitter is a cesspool.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It would have been cool to build out that idea we had of like the Nontendo brand.
Because it was working. Like, we did it for like a week, and it was
Yeah.
popping off.
And maybe we'll get it back, but you know what? I don't care. And by the way, I'm still paying for the Twitter verified on that account.
No way.
I've paid twice for that while
You need to
while
cancel
the
that
account's been
subscription.
banned.
That's
Cancel
annoying.
it.
I gotta cancel it. I was just hoping
that gives you no support by paying for the. No, that's insane.
You'd think it would though, right?
They didn't even reply to my last support ticket. I sent all the information and they never replied.
You need to email, or you need to message Grok and ask Grok exactly how you can get in contact with someone at Twitter.
I'm someone who watches the show that knows someone that works at Twitter.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
help me out
Elon
with
Musk
that.
fired everybody, so good luck.
Okay, 2 more quick announcements. One, I meant to mention on the last episode we were talking about the end of physical media and you know, going into this future of not being able to preserve and have games.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Super Rare Games have actually just relaunched. So Super Rare Games have done 150 now physical games for Switch 1. They've essentially it's like a limited run where they take these indie games and they give them physical releases and they publish them.
Nice.
And then they have like a deal split where they give money back to the game developer, and then obviously they make some off the physical. So they've relaunched with their first game, Mini Shoot, and I just wanted to give them a plug because in a world, in a realm where we're losing physical and we're losing video game preservation, here is a company that is doing their best to keep it alive. So
That's sick.
it's really cool, and I obviously have ordered this one. It's actually a really good game. I reviewed this in one of my eShop videos, not my one from 2 days ago, but the one before that. It's a really fun top-down Zelda twin stick shooter. So that's really fun if you want to go check them out. And then lastly, my last announcement is this is the last week to pre-order the hot sauce.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
and
if
they're
you're
going.
interested in grabbing the hot sauce, whether it's a single bottle or the triple pack that I have here, that's upside down. This is the last week that you can grab it. It directly supports the show. We don't have any sponsor today or in the near future. So it would help a lot if you're interested in getting some delicious hot sauces. And if you don't know about these, we have episodes where we tried them. And
Yeah, they're delicious.
Those are some of the best episodes.
I lit my face on fire.
Yeah.
They were actually really fun episodes. So that's it. That's all my announcements. And now we can do this.
There you go.
Gets me every
And
time.
another announcement in this segment.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
We've decided to add someone to the What We've Been
way.
Playing.
What?
So every week when we do What We've Been Playing, we'll be joined by a special guest over a Zoom call.
Oh.
And that special guest is...
Drum roll.
Hey!
Hey!
What's up?
Me.
Fried Biscuits. How you doing, bud?
Not too bad.
I'm
Actually,
so-
I've been better. I have been better.
Well, oh yeah, actually, you've got a herniated disc in your back.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, you remember when he was here complaining about his leg and you were having him stretch everything? It's actually because he has a herniated
When I was showing
disc.
him a bunch of stretches to do.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's actually because he has a
Oh, no.
herniated disc.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Biscuit.
His
Yeah.
back is
no.
Yeah,
messed
but it
up.
did it. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm
He
Sorry
did
if
actually,
I made it
he did
worse.
actually say it helped.
Okay.
Oh, good.
It
Okay.
helped. It did.
Okay.
I was able
That-
to walk.
You
I
know,
don't feel
that
as bad
day.
now. Just
Uh,
stretching a guy out until he gets a herniated disc.
Oh, he already had it at that point.
Okay.
He just
good.
didn't know.
Yeah, I had it.
Well, I'm
Feel
sorry
bad.
to hear about that, buddy.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you're going to be joining us every week for What We've Been Playing.
hell
Do you
yeah.
want us to kick it off, or do you want to go first?
You kick it off.
Okay, I'll kick it off. Well, you and I have been playing Power World.
Yes.
So Power World 1.0 finally released. I say finally, I didn't even know it was coming. So if you guys have been following the drama of Power World,
It's Pokemon with guns, right?
it's Pokemon with guns.
I
yes.
played it when the initial beta
Yeah.
came out, I think.
Didn't it,
So it's been in
didn't it
beta this whole
Pokemon
time.
Sue?
Yes.
And
Yes,
then they lost
yeah.
the lawsuit.
I think they did lose actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
they
did
did.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, it was Pokemon with guns. Now they did make a lot of changes after the lawsuits. A lot of things that Nintendo weren't happy with, and they also changed the way a lot of Pokemon or POWs look. Actually, I have a video on my channel comparing a lot of POWs to Pokemon, and I noticed they changed a lot of the ones that I pulled. One specifically, there was a cat that straight stole the mouth of Meowth. Like it's the same asset,
Yeah.
and they actually changed the mouth, and it was something that I pointed out in my video.
That's
So
pretty cool.
they changed a lot. They added a lot. The game does feel new, but also feels exactly the same. What do you think, Bingle? Does it feel like those early levels don't feel that different?
No, the early levels are very similar. It's if anything, it's more structured.
Yeah,
It's way
But-
more structured. That's like it.
but it's
So
been
far.
fun. We have a server, and we can jump. Me and Bob have been playing on it. You've been playing. You were streaming on it the other night. It's fun. It's if you haven't played it, it's like a crafting survival game where you build bases with your friends, mixed with catching Pokemon and pals.
It feels like Ark Survival Evolved, but
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I don't like saying that because Ark is really boring, and
No,
I feel
'cause
like
it's a
this
better
game
version
is
of Ark.
actually fun.
Ark sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
They kept the
This
guns
is
in,
better
right?
Ark.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. If anything, they added more.
Oh, even better. Good.
And Splatoon Raiders, but we're going to talk about that in the Splatoon Raiders section of this episode. So we can. You haven't even played it.
I haven't. I don't know why I'm nodding.
But I did play it for like 5 hours yesterday and a little bit today, and I want to talk about that when we get to it. The other thing I've been playing is Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Nice.
I bought it on Steam specifically. One reason was I knew I wanted to try it on my Steam machine, which is right next to me here, but also because I wanted to just play through on PC on my TV and like big, like all like this is a gorgeous. This is maybe the best looking game I've seen, and I just wanted it to be as good as it could look, and I didn't want to be restricted by PlayStation 5.
Makes sense.
So
Yar.
Yar. So
Yar.
I've blown it up on my TV, full max settings, ray tracing, all the bells and whistles. It's gorgeous. It is actually one of my favorite games of all time. That original game, I need to sit down and actually do like a top 10. Right now I would say it's easily in my top 10.
Wow.
But I need to actually look at my top 10 and see where I'm at. But it's one of those games where like when I was getting into more games other than outside the Nintendo sphere, and then that game came along, and I already loved Pirates, and I already loved Wind Waker, and this game was literally like an adult Wind Waker. Like it was, and I already loved Assassin's Creed because I'd already played them all, and
Best of everything.
the story in this one is so sick because you play the first 3 Assassin's Creed, technically first like 6 because Ezio had like so many games, and it's always like, here's how you get inducted into being an assassin, and this is how like you became an assassin. The story in this one that happens in the first 5 minutes is literally you get involved in a shipwreck as a pirate with an assassin, and you kill the assassin and take his outfit and then pretend you're an assassin. So the whole game, you're just pretending that you're an assassin.
You're LARPing.
And that's sick. You're literally just being a pirate.
You're a
So
LARPer.
you're the villain.
You're a LARPer. You're a pirate. You kind of are.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
It is insane.
But the gameplay loop is so fun. I honestly, it's just the best Ubisoft game they ever made.
Oh.
And I love it.
So you play it on PC or your Steam machine?
I played it on the Steam machine for my video, but I'm playing it on my PC for the reasons that I said earlier. This thing is kind of struggling with it.
Is it better than the PlayStation 5?
I don't have it on PlayStation 5, so I can't really do that like direct comparison. I would say yes, and I said this in my video breakdown just because on this thing you have options, right? You can throw it into 1080p and try putting it on ultra and just see what happens. You can do 1440p and do it on medium. You can just kind of
mess
feel it
around.
out and see what you like.
Because each game's gonna vary.
Each game's going to vary, and you can like heavily modify it rather than being stuck with performance and quality and that being it.
Yeah.
So in 1440p with settings on high, I was getting about 30 to 45 frames in that game.
Okay.
So not too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how that competes with PlayStation 5, but
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Yeah, it's there.
it's there.
But running it on your PC with a 5080. What do you
I
got?
got a
think it's a
40. I got a
beast.
4090. I got a
4090?
4090. But
Okay.
everything
That's a
else is
beast.
brand new. I do have a beast. It's full specs. It's full
Of course,
everything.
yeah, you're gonna get
Everything's
the
on
best.
full, and it's in
Okay.
4K, like
Yeah.
full, like actual 4K.
Yeah.
So it's sick. Come over and
I
see.
played a lot of
I mean, I
Cyberpunk on that
believe you.
PC.
You did. Actually, no, you didn't because I've changed it since then. But yes,
Ooh.
it's even
Oh,
better
yeah.
now.
It's even
Anyway,
better now, damn.
Bingle, you're our guest. What have you been playing?
Lots of Pokemon.
Nice.
Believe
What
it or
kind?
not.
What kind?
Oh yeah, which one?
Pokemon Black right now.
Yeah,
I've
great
been
one.
going
Nice.
through the entire series from like start to finish because I just
Nice.
modded a 3DS.
Oh yeah.
I've been having a lot of fun with it, and then I've been playing. I guess Pal World. You know the deal with Pal World.
Pokemon
right
Power
now.
World.
Pokemon Pal World. And then some weird obscure title, Radiant Historia. I don't think anyone's heard of it.
Radiant Historia.
No, I don't think I've heard of
What
that
is
one.
it? An RPG? Sounds like it.
Tactical RPG.
It's an Atlas RPG.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Atlas.
Is it fun?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
on
it's really
on
good.
your modded 3DS
yeah.
because it's a DS game. I'm seeing.
Yep.
Okay.
You just now got a modded 3DS?
Yeah, I just did it.
He did
You're
it
a little
himself.
lake. You're like 10 years late to the club, buddy.
It's all right.
I
I
mean,
was
I-
about to say,
I
should
had
I get
all my
one?
stuff for it.
Yeah,
I don't
feel
have one.
worse now.
I don't have one
Wow.
either.
I have
yeah.
I have several of them. I'll
Yeah,
bring one
I'll
in.
take one.
No. I'm not giving you. I'll bring one in.
I'll take 'em all.
I thought he was offering. Yeah, all
No.
right. Never mind.
You did say I have
originally
several. I'll bring
modded
one
a
in.
Switch 1, but I haven't been really touching it because the Switch 2 exists right now.
What are you guys? All pirates? Why are you modding everything?
Arr.
You know what Nintendo thinks about that?
They don't like it.
They don't have nice opinions about it.
No, they don't.
No.
Yeah, don't
Not at all.
incriminate yourself. You're
All
gonna
right,
get-
Sully, what have you been playing?
So I've been playing through all the 3D Mario games over the past couple of weeks for a video that I'm working on.
Hey, very
And
nice.
It's been stressful playing through Sunshine, but other than that,
Mm.
everything else has been.
So like
smooth.
you've been doing like 64, Sunshine, Odyssey.
Yeah,
Galaxy, all
every
them?
single one.
Okay.
Minus the spin-offs like 3D World and 3D
Oh
Land.
yeah, because those aren't true 3D Mario
yeah,
games.
but Bowser's Fury I will include it in.
Why is Sunshine like a drag for you here?
I'm just not like I love Sunshine,
Okay, good.
but like out of the
I was getting
other
worried for a second there. Like,
I love Sunshine. Don't get me wrong. I love all
Felt
the
like
3D
this
Mario games.
divide
I
between
just
them.
think that Mario's mechanics for Sunshine are probably my least favorite.
Because of how much you rely on Flood. and
Yeah, it's like
your-
you need Flood for everything. But like when you get really good at using Flood, like you can play the game like a beast. Like
Mhm.
you could be insanely good at the game, do some crazy tricks.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm working on a pretty crazy
like me,
video.
that's the type of gamer I am. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
Popping
you're-
out all
let
the
me guess.
tricks.
Sunshine's your favorite 3D.
I do love Sunshine.
Yeah, see, because
Okay.
you're a GameCube
I'm
guy,
not
so
that
I
guy.
assume
Yeah, see?
you know you're gonna probably put that.
How are
top.
you
Knows
finding
me well.
playing games and making the time for work around the baby?
That's what I was.
So
Mm.
I stopped doing like the long plays, and now I'm working on scripted videos. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
Trying to lighten the load.
yeah, I feel like it's easier, and I have more fun, honestly, writing. So I
Oh,
wrote
cool.
a script for a video, and then I just now need footage
Can I
to
be
edit
honest?
the video.
It's 2026. You should be doing that.
I know.
I feel
know.
like long plays are long over with.
yeah,
I know it's your bread and butter. You've been doing it such a long time, but I just feel like Let's Plays on YouTube were so
Yeah.
10 years ago.
exactly. I mean, they work well on like non-commentary channels over time, but I'm gonna just stick to doing long plays like for my second channel, Nintendo
Yeah.
Central. But then for my channel, I'm gonna just do like just scripted.
I think you have
videos.
the personality and the knowledge and the know-how to be able to do some fun scripted content.
Yeah, so I worked on this script for like 2-3 days, and then now I'm just like recording the footage for it. So
Nice.
that causes me to have to like go through and play through all the games again just to get the footage for.
It kind of sounds like more work, to be honest. but-
It's actually not because I'm not 100%ing like
That's
all
right.
of
You're not
them.
sitting down
Okay,
for
yeah,
hours
yeah.
at a time.
I'm just
playing
getting
through
the
a game.
footage that I need, so I'll record like a couple hours from here, there, and just move on to the next. So
Okay.
And then you build up a whole bank of footage that you can just take.
yeah,
from later
use in
on.
the future exactly. So I'm excited to put this video out. I wanted to put it out this weekend, but I'll most likely put it out sometime next week.
Nice. Very cool.
Kip?
You already
Um,
know James Bond.
Yeah, dude,
Mhm.
that game is insanely good.
yeah,
Yeah.
you finished it quick.
I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it actually was,
I was telling you.
but I love that game. I told you straight away, like,
Yeah.
so invested in it. The fact that I could like choose how I would do my spy mission.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do everything that was on like the beaten path. I could
Linear,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I could ignore certain pieces of information if I thought there was an easier way.
Mhm.
Or some of the levels, I will just say that I just got found out and just shot everyone. Like,
Yeah.
it's very easy to kill people in
You
that
had the
game.
option.
What I
too.
loved about that game was you could stealth everything, but if you messed up, you could roll with it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And that's what I
Those
appreciate.
first, me and you sort of this. The first few missions where it goes from like all the different training simulation parts. Like
Yeah.
that to me was one of my favorite bits. Like just
Yeah.
doing all the different stuff and then it being added into that
Yeah.
montage. So that was good. Fortnite, as always.
Nice.
Another
Nice.
Fortnite.
What did you play
PS5.
James Bond on?
PS5.
Nice.
Mm.
PS5.
You're a PS5 guy.
I am these days, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Strike me as an Xbox guy when you were younger.
I was.
Yeah.
360 was my bread and butter.
Yeah, I could tell.
It
Yeah.
was. It was. You know what I
Great.
mean? A little bit of COD 4, you
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
Black Ops.
Yeah. Well, Modern Warfare, you know.
Mm.
Okay.
You're one of those guys.
And night. Now we have so many
And
people
me.
doing what we've been playing.
Look at that. I love the variety. So I've been playing a lot of Deltarune because the new chapter came out
Chapter 5?
about a month ago now.
You've been
at this
streaming
point.
it a lot.
Oh, I
I
can't wait to
haven't.
play
It's
that.
a very fun game. I think that every chapter is just better than the last one, in my opinion. Like, and I know some people actually are waiting for the entire game to be out, which will probably be, I don't know, another 2 years maybe. But just every chapter is just so unique. There's so many cool characters. There's so many new things that get added that make you realize, like, wait a second, this isn't even the same game as I was playing like a year ago or something. So I'm really having fun with that. And then obviously Raiders, I just bought it today. So I'm excited to play that. But I'm interested to hear what you think because I
Well,
know
we can do that right now.
yeah,
if
I
you're
know
ready.
you have your takes already. So let's do it. Pretty cool, huh?
Okay, today we have a lot of things to talk about, which I probably should have said this at the start of the episode, what our actual topics were going to be today. But to begin with, let's talk about some Splatoon Raiders because it released and I played it a lot yesterday. Then I want to talk about Nintendo stating that they do not need to give people refunds on the tariffs, which I have a lot of opinions on. And I'm also going to explain what that situation is for anyone that doesn't know.
Please do.
Yeah. And then finally, if we want to address the Ocarina Game Key Cart situation,
Yeah,
the fiasco that was
Yeah.
Twitter right before I got my teeth out, so I couldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
We could lean into that if we have time near the end, which I would love to.
Yep.
I almost wanted to make this episode title "I'm Going to War with Twitter," but I I decided not to.
Not
so.
not this time.
So here is me. Not this time. Next
is Bingo
time.
still here?
Oh yeah, Bingle. Do you want to stick around, or are you gonna head out?
I'll hang out. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, let us know if you get bored or anything, and if you have anything to say, you can just start talking.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Sick.
Have you played it yet?
What?
Splatoon Raiders?
No.
Okay.
I
great.
watched you play it.
Great. Cool. Perfect. Where actually we should say this too. You and I and Bob are going to be streaming this tomorrow night on Twitch. Also, Night Sky asked if he could play, so he's going to join us as well. Which
Hell
we
yeah.
can't do 4 people, so we're just going to have to rotate, which will be fine.
You can. Oh, you can't do 4 people? No, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
1 plus 3.
Oh, perfect. Unless Sully wants
we're
to play.
set.
Then we're
That
screwed.
would be
Yeah, I don't know if I'm
weird
gonna play
number for them
Splatoon.
to
I'm
do.
not a Splatoon guy. Yo, Knight, look at me. Do I look like the type of guy to play Splatoon?
Probably.
No.
You
A
know,
real man's
Splatoon's
game.
10
like
years ago,
Splatoon
yes.
3.
It's a real man's game, and
Okay.
listen, you got the vibe. That's
You don't know
it is.
what a real man is.
I like I like that you use your soundbite for like justification. Like, see, it is
See?
a real man's
Real
game.
It's a real man's game. Yeah. Nice guy
A
from
real
5 years
man's
ago.
game like Splatoon 3.
Nice guy 4 years ago knew he was talking about.
My
Man.
boy said, ugh.
That's a good one.
This was me playing the game last night. I'm just going to use it as the footage to show you kind of how the game works, right? So I had no idea how this game even worked going into it.
Yeah.
And I definitely learnt last night.
You definitely look really into it right now in this.
I got to tell you,
having a great time.
What a screen bite. Yeah.
so last night, I was so tired. I had been on a few days of dad duty and the headache was getting to me. And then I was like, I'm going to go live and I'm going to play this game and I'm going to have a good time. And the first hour of the game is just talking, reading text, talking. And then there's 4 different tutorial levels on just how to move through the game and shoot and use gadgets. And it just kept going. And I got to the point where I had this face and I was like, can I just play the game?
Yeah.
But this is
man.
actually
This is when you get to
It's
play
like
the game.
2.5 hours.
it
in.
just knocked me out and I was getting tired.
Wow.
But I will say once the game started rolling, I started having more fun and I played a little bit more today offline and it's fun. I do like it.
Good. Yeah.
I don't so Logan Plant gave this a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
On IGN.
And Logan Plant from IGN's my boy. And I always I always agree with everything he says. I don't understand how this could ever be a 9 out of 10. But right now I'm sitting around an 8 and I do think it's pretty good.
Okay.
So
Did you complete it?
complete it?
Yeah.
No.
It's a pretty short game.
No.
Is it?
Like 6-7 hours.
No.
What?
Are you doing a meme?
He's
No,
doing-
actually,
doing
that
a
was
6-7 meme?
unintentional. I swear.
Yeah, that was.
I swear to God.
Okay.
Is it really only 6-7 hours?
Yeah, we
No.
uploaded it to Nintendo Central. It was like we have like a 6.5
you did a whole
hour
playthrough?
6.5
Who did it?
hours. One of my workers.
So when you say finish, you did all the levels?
Yeah, it's not 100% though. It's just like the campaign, like
I
just
didn't know
getting
it was
through the
so
vanilla
What
run.
mode did you
And
do it
most
on?
of the
Yeah.
other channels who've posted it, same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like about 6 to 7 hours.
That definitely affects my opinion on this, but I haven't finished it yet.
I was
But
gonna say, yeah. Wait a minute.
so you have this map. This is your overworld map, right? Well, actually, I should go back a little bit if I can, because before you hit the map, you're in like a you're in a little hub world.
This is
here.
like the single player's Splatoon, right? I
Yeah.
actually did
Yeah.
read up about that.
It, it removes turf war and essentially gives you an expanded version of Salmon Run.
Yep.
Which was the side content.
Oh, okay.
So this is on my little home base here, and then eventually you go and you pick a level on this map, and then you load into the level, and there's a few different kinds of levels that you can do, and this one is like a actually, I don't know what one this is, but you just kill a bunch of stuff. You pick up some things. The loot drops are random. The chest at the end is random, I believe. So the weapons you get, the upgrades you get, the abilities you get, it's all kind of random. It's like a looter shooter. If you ever played something like Destiny in a way, where you load into a level either by yourself or with friends, you do the level, you kill the big bad, and then you get loot drops at the end.
And you use them to upgrade.
Oh,
And then you use them to upgrade yourself. You didn't know that, Bingle?
no.
No.
It's
then
just
you-
like a
Bingo
loot and
into
shooter,
this
though. It's like it's a loot and shoot.
You can if you
I wasn't expecting this.
It's essentially a loot and shooter, yeah.
Hey, there he is.
There he is.
Can I be honest? Watching this,
What?
I can't stand it.
Really?
I'm being like in
Tell
a
me
non,
about
in
it.
a
What-
non,
what
in a
sticks
non.
out?
It's just terrible, isn't it?
Terrible in.
What do you mean terrible?
Yeah.
It
Well,
looks
I'm
fine.
not a
Looks better.
Splatoon guy, obviously, as we discussed before, but
Yeah.
like I don't know. This just looks
It's not your cup of
Just-
tea.
poo.
It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
I
you know,
gotta be honest with you.
I'm a Yorkshire tea guy.
What I'm trying to be a little unbiased and take myself out of it and kind of like rate the game based on what's there
Mhm.
and say it's like an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's my cup of tea either.
Yeah, if I
And-
played it, I might feel differently. But just watching the gameplay, I'm like, I don't see any
It's-
dodging or.
It's fairly short levels and fairly simple gameplay. And the fun is the fun is in the loop. It's
Okay.
in what
Mhm.
loot am I going to get? How is this going to upgrade me? Is it going to upgrade my damage? Is it going to give me a new ability? Is it going to like give me a new weapon?
Okay.
And then there are levels that I had a hard time. I failed. And then I had to go and I had to grind and I had to get a little bit of better loot so I can go back and try again.
Okay, I get that aspect of it now.
So that is all there. I think and again, I'm reviewing this pretty early impressions. This level took me a few tries.
Mm.
What I was kind of picking up on here is I love roguelike games. I actually love games like this.
Yeah.
I wasn't really seeing anything in this that was breaking the mold. It feels like a lot of the games I love and a lot of the games I've played that has Splatoon controls and in the Splatoon world.
Sure.
But there's nothing that is really standing out to me as far as like, this is what this game is doing that's unique. And the one funny thing that I started thinking about is there's a review that I think I can pull. I'm not sure. I'd have to close this. But there's a review that people were memeing on. They gave it a 6 out of 10, and they said it's missing Turf War.
Yeah, that's
Which-
the one I sent.
It got memed on, and it's
Mhm.
funny because it's like, did you not get the memo?
Yeah.
Obviously, Turf War is the main mode in Splatoon games, and then the side mode is Salmon Run. This is taking Salmon Run and giving it full focus in its own game, but there's nothing else. And so when I was playing this, I had moments where I was like, okay, this has been good. I'd like to try something different.
Yeah.
But there's not anything else. And I started thinking, kind of missing Turf War.
Actual turf war.
And
right?
it's funny because I was like,
Mm.
I clowned on that guy too, but I actually ended up sort of understanding what they meant. It kind of feels like what we've been getting, but minus something. But the thing that's here is more fleshed out.
Yes.
So,
I think that's. I mean, and like I said, so this is me not having played it yet at all, but me being a huge fan of the series
Yeah,
in
of
general, obviously the hat and everything. It's the idea that this is the first spin-off of Splatoon, because Splatoon has always been about the turf war, the online multiplayer
Yeah, they
thing.
might play it.
Yeah. And Salmon Run being the side mode as it was, it was a way for you to be like, okay, if you're done with Turf War, you can just play this and, maybe play that for a bit, then go back to Turf War. This being the actual main mode of the entire game, I can tell is definitely off-putting to some people, especially if you've never played Splatoon before.
Yeah.
2, if you've played looter shooters in the past or like other types of games, it's a Splatoon version of it. And so after a while, you're probably thinking like, okay, yeah, like what else can I do besides go? Because this is one of the levels where like you go down levels, right?
this is the
So
last
do you
level.
team up-
That's a boss
Yeah.
fight.
Do you
Mhm.
team up with like other people? in
So
this?
that's the part I was going to say.
Like
I
friends
played
or
most
whatever.
of this on my own because I got the game
'Cause
early
I
and
keep
no one
seeing
else.
the other like Splatoon.
Yeah. But
dudes.
at some point, I realized my friend Scoot was live, and he must have grabbed it early too, off an eShop or something. And so I ended up joining up with him. And even though he died constantly, cost us all our lives, and made it so I lost every level once he joined,
Yeah.
which is classic Scoot. I will say it was way more fun knowing I was playing with someone.
Yeah, sure. I
Because
can imagine.
now the difficulty ramped up to,
Yeah.
like, there's me and Scoot. We were teaming up to try and beat these levels, and also we were getting loot drops together, which that's exciting.
Yes.
And I can imagine tomorrow when we play, it's going to be even more fun with 4 of us. So playing with people,
That's what I mean. Like I would probably play this with other people.
that takes the game up
Yes.
so many notches.
So
If you're playing on your own,
I don't think I would.
it's not super engaging.
that's
Could it
the
have been
biggest.
like a DLC though, like on the original Splatoon or like a Splatoon 3 as a Switch 2 edition.
What's your question?
Couldn't this just been a DLC?
Oh, I'd say yes if there was only single player, but because I think like you said, the multiplayer is elevating it because you don't have to. You can do this entire game solo, which I'm sure plenty of people already have. But the fact that you can do it, there's story progression with multiplayer. You don't. It's not like like you play with someone and like, oh great, we just did a level, that's it. Like you can actually
Yeah.
progress the entire story with online multiplayer or even local multiplayer.
Yeah, I think what would be really cool here is if they have this and they held on to it for a year and then they cooked Splatoon 4 and then this whole game was the salmon run in Splatoon 4. So imagine you have
Yeah,
Turf
okay.
War, fully fleshed out new
Yeah.
Turf War, and this mode.
Yes.
And they charge you like $70, $80 or whatever it is. Nintendo
Yeah, that'd
charges
be a
for games
crazy
now.
ask.
I think that would have felt really impressive.
Yeah.
This does kind of feel like it's missing something. And if you can beat it in 6 or 7 hours, I mean, there's obviously replayability as far as going back through,
And 100%ing.
stepping up the difficulty, trying to get more
Yeah.
powerful weapons and
Playing it
upgrading your base.
multiplayer.
Because there is a base upgrade element to this. That could extend it, but if actually going through everything only takes an evening,
Yeah.
that's a little different as well.
Mm.
So, but that's just my first impressions. I definitely
fair.
had fun with it.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's
But, that Nintendo themselves, they're doing variable pricing, right?
yeah.
So a game like Fire Emblem and Mario Kart, they're like $80. Makes
Mhm.
sense. A lot of content, a lot
This
of
was
fun you
50?
can have. This was 50.
Oh,
So
okay, that
digitally-
changes my mind.
50
a
digitally,
little.
So
yes.
they've looked at the game and they've gone, this is probably worth 50.
Yeah, because if you
And
look
if
at
Nintendo are thinking it's worth 50, Nintendo knows it's
Mhm.
not like,
super
Huge.
big, like how other ones,
which is
yeah.
where I'm like, I don't know. Like, I love Logan. I don't know where I can possibly give this a 9 out of 10
Mhm.
other than for a $50 game, does the price affect a game's score?
Mm.
I'd probably.
Because for me,
Maybe-
usually no. A
Well,
game is
it-
as good as a game is, price not included.
Who cut
Now-
Logan a check from Nintendo? Somebody tell me.
And I was gonna say that now that you bring in variable pricing again, like think about like the last couple of Switch 2 games we've gotten. Star Fox was $60, Yoshi was 70.
50.
Sorry, we're going digitally. Yoshi was 60 digitally. Star Fox is 50 digitally. So like the idea that some of these games, you can beat them pretty quick. Because how long did it take you to beat
Wait,
Star
this would be
Fox?
40 digitally?
No, it's 50 digitally.
Oh, so you got it for 60.
60 physical.
Oh.
I beat Star Fox in about,
Yeah.
if you were to count the second run through, I did about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I think if you'll see that some of these $60 Switch 2 games won't take you as long as, let's say,
Yeah, that's
maybe
ridiculous. For
Fire
60
Emblem or
bucks?
anything like that. You think it's ridiculous?
I did
physical?
one playthrough
I
of
think-
Star Fox. I did that lava level and went never again. Once I
Lava
finished that level, I was like,
Really?
nope, this
Oh,
is
wow.
the
Well, the
most
second
stupid
playthrough, you
level
can dodge
ever.
that level. But yeah, I know what you
should
mean.
dodge that
Mhm.
level. Well, I texted you while I
Yeah,
was
I know.
playing it saying I hate
Do you
this
feel
level.
like it was worth the money you paid?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
He only
I
finished it
love-
one time. It's like an
Okay.
hour.
But I
I
love
wish they
Star
fleshed out
Fox
the online.
as a
Me too.
character verse.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like I wanted
Yeah.
to.
We
play
sh-
it. Like, I
Bingo's
wasn't-
Bingo's got a point. We should do the online together.
I would do
though.
the online
The dogfights
multiplayer
are pretty
or
fun.
whatever. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
Like I like the
the
dogfight
online's
levels. They
great.
were good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apart
No, wait.
from when all my team would die. Suck.
Sully, what did you just say about? You said something about $60 being abysmal, or is that? Am I reading? What did you just say?
I didn't say $60.
Or not abysmal? What did you say about the price? I was trying to remember.
I mean,
He wants to fight you on it.
No. Because I thought you were gonna make a point.
I thought it was like $50 physical, 40
Oh
digitally.
no. No, the only game that was just 40 that just came out was Rhythm Heaven. I'm
Because
pretty
I
sure.
feel
Not
like
Switch One.
$60 for games under 10 hours to complete, like that is a little on the pricier side.
Do you
I
ever
agree
play
with
Lord
that.
of the Rings
'Cause-
War in the North?
Because it's more like
that
DLC.
was
That-
that game it was
Why are you
worth every
mentioning
penny.
that? That game's sick.
So I was watching this and I was thinking of like the teaming up and looting and stuff like that, and I thought that was probably peak
Mhm.
co-op
Yeah.
gaming.
That game was
You ever played
awesome.
War in the North?
No.
Oh,
I
oh,
will say, for what it's worth,
oh.
I know you cut away, but to show this is
I
the
didn't
boss
play
fight. I
Oh.
didn't
wow.
end up
It's like an
beating
old
this
PC.
because Scoot kept dying. But
Oh,
I
that's
will
sick.
say that at this point in the game, I finally hit this really sick boss fight. He was really hard. You can see we're barely doing any damage to him,
Yeah.
which is cool.
These are all fish, by the way.
They are all fish, and that changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
By this point of the game, I had 2.
Do you know what? I take back everything I said.
Yeah.
This is the best game
didn't know
ever,
they were
man.
fish?
I had no idea
and
they
see,
were
and
fish.
see the white stuff on it. It's
It's
salt.
better. They're salmons.
This,
Yeah.
oh, this
And the white stuff on it is salt.
got any salmon? Sorted. Ebenezer good.
By this
this looks good.
Yeah, this level was fun, and also by this point I had 2 gadgets. I had already started maxing them out with like abilities that I'd picked up randomly. I had dually guns, which were my highest level 12 that I found randomly, and I love dually, so I was pretty happy about that. I just upgraded my tank. There was probably other things in here, and once you start like stacking all this stuff,
Yeah, it just goes
feels like
crazy.
stuff that you've earned. And it's also like specific to you because if someone else had played through, they'd have completely different stuff.
Yeah.
There's elements to it that came together for this fight that I really enjoyed.
So do certain guns and stuff work better against certain?
Yes, like there's a
gadgets.
So if you
paintbrush
were
gun
playing
that
with
would
your
suck
friends,
against this boss.
you could all kind of like get your own loadout that
Yeah.
would help.
Yeah.
You know,
And you would have all
symbiotically
different
together.
guns because you wouldn't find the same stuff.
See, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I
There,
just
there
sent
are
it-
parts to it that are definitely cool. And again, I'm only like 4 hours in. I was live here for 4 hours and 20 minutes.
Okay.
I would
then
never
yeah.
play this on my own though.
Yeah. I just sent a clip in the Discord. One of my friends was playing. I got the game early as well. He was showcasing one of like a later levels, kind of in like the underground. It gets a lot crazier than that from what I've seen. And so that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure
Mhm.
that it gets really
So like
crazy.
this game that has like sub-trains like Donkey Kong, you're just going deeper
Well,
and deeper.
some of
into
the levels are. Some of the other levels it looks like are just like one regular area. You kind of go across, grab some treasure.
Oh, I see.
Those ones are like special ones where like the further down you go, the more crazier it gets.
You can
Got
show
you.
this. It is also 60 FPS, which is nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
this
like-
does look pretty insane.
Are they reusing assets from previous Splatoon games?
I'm pretty sure
Not
it's
that I
on the
care.
it's on the old engine, but I will say I'm really impressed by the amount of different weapons and how they
Yeah,
all
look at all
look.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're all like cobbled together with like string and like random like laundry detergent and there's all like
Yeah.
random stuff you find around like a garbage tip.
Mm-hmm.
And the bosses and the enemy designs are all pretty unique
It's
and
just so much chaos though.
That's.
I
yeah,
hate
Do you know,
this.
like,
that
I
looks
like-
pretty crazy.
This
Like,
is
oh,
From
man.
more of a Dark
Yo.
Souls esque kind of like
I'm down
combat
for this.
style.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I
multiplayer
want to
dark.
play this.
Yeah.
I don't think my brain can handle this anymore.
Well, you ramp up to it. So
That's it. That's the other
you,
thing too.
you
is-
start
yeah.
slow and then you start
You
to-
build it up because they wouldn't throw you in like this right away. What difficulty
Don't
did you
throw
play
me in
on?
like this ever.
Normal.
Yeah.
tourist.
Oh, you did
No,
tourist?
no,
Okay.
no. I went normal.
Okay.
One thing about Splatoon games is once you get the movement down, it is fun. to
Yeah,
control
The
movement-
movement,
Well, okay,
movement
that-
is pretty unique.
Do
It
you
is
use
kind of
motion
fun
controls?
dipping into that. Have you ever played Splatoon ever?
No.
Yes, I played gyro.
We're gonna fix that.
I played Fall
Nice.
Guys.
It does have a really
Fall Guys.
that's not the same
That's-
thing.
I know.
It
I
does
know.
have a really
Thank you,
unique
Brennan.
moveset where like if you're on ink, you move faster and you can swim through ink.
Yeah.
But if you get stuck on another color ink or turf that's not inked, you pretty much are like you can't
Oh,
move.
you
Yeah,
can,
you get
you can
slowed
only
down.
you can only swim through your paint
Yeah, your
color.
So you're doing a
Yes.
mix of like killing things, but making sure the ground ahead of you is painted or that you can move around. And there's a lot of strategy and technique in not getting stuck.
So it's like the opposite of Mario Sunshine.
Maybe.
Sure. If that helps
In
you.
what way? I don't
Yeah, no.
Well,
Although-
in Mario Sunshine, you're cleaning all of the paint.
The gunk.
This is
Yeah.
kind
Well,
of like
technically,
the
you're also
same-
cleaning by covering the other color paint with your color paint.
Yeah, that's what. Speaking of which, though, real quick, in Splatoon 3, there's
So
a
instead of cleaning it, you're squirting your
You're
paint.
squirting your own colors
Yeah.
onto someone
Yeah,
else's.
Stop
exactly.
talking
You're
about
just
it.
piling up.
wait.
You're just
didn't know
piling
where this
up
was
layers of
I was gonna
layers
say-
of your
Of your ink.
I don't know anything for
personal
that.
ink
There-
stores.
There is a reference to Mario Sunshine in Splatoon 3, funnily enough. This character right here, Big Man, his
Yeah.
boss fight, he turns into the giant manta ray. That,
Oh,
in that level
cool.
where you have to stop the
Nice.
manta ray, he turns into that.
Look at
Oh,
me,
yeah.
see, clocking
So
right
there is a
there.
reference to Mario
Thank
Sunshine.
you. Give me
Mario
some
was
of it,
actually.
give me some of it.
Fun fact also, when they were developing Splatoon, they actually considered putting Mario in the game with Flood. Just
Really?
because there was a
They
new
should
IP.
do that as like some DLC.
I don't know if they want to or if they're going to do
At this
anything
point,
like that.
they wouldn't do
Yeah,
it.
it's its own thing.
Yeah.
They did the opposite of Star Fox with the Star Fox Adventures, where they just added Fox McCloud in.
So I mentioned the 6 out of 10 review,
Yeah.
which we're going to see here in a second. But this is the full Metacritic. It is currently sitting at an 81 out of 100, which is a decent, respectable score. It's
All
actually,
Splatoon games have been around.
It's
that.
around the same as all Splatoon games, which is good. I think that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't want everything I said to get taken out of context. I do, as I said from the start, I feel like 8 out of 10 is completely fair. 9 out of 10 for me, that's like a 10 out of 10 is a perfect game, right?
Yeah.
So 9 out of 10, you're essentially saying this just missed perfect. I can't give that to Splatoon Raiders. Like,
yeah.
what do we? I don't even know what we're talking about. Like, even if I'm like in its genre with what it's trying to do, is it near perfect?
What did his like little blurb say? Because they only usually like it gives you the score and then like
we can see.
Yeah, because even though like I said, I have not played it yet, I would also probably not give it a 10 out
Yo,
of 10.
isn't it
either.
Logan Plant, the same guy who gave Brothership like a 5?
And I agree with him 100%.
Okay, yeah, you guys are tweaking.
I agree with him a million.
I'm gonna do a
%.
video this year, 2 years of Mario and Luigi Brothership, and I'm gonna like break it down and talk about why it's not a 5 out of 10.
You can include my video where I call Logan Plant and we both say it's a 5 out of 10.
Of course. You're a Mario Luigi hater, bro.
No, I'm not.
Whoa.
I love Mario and
He's
Luigi.
a Paper
It just
Mario
sucks
type
that
of
they
guy.
ruined it.
Which one's your favorite? Paper Jam?
Bowser's Inside.
Of course, everybody. And that's like the least Mario and Luigi game because half the game you're playing with Bowser.
Okay, it's fun.
It is fun.
What game is that?
It is a lot of fun.
Mario and Luigi.
It is.
Mario
It's one of
and
the best.
Luigi, it's the Mario RPG series. It's mostly all on handhelds.
Yeah.
IGN's review blurb was, so I can read more. Okay, it's pretty big.
Oh wow.
It's an amazing action RPG with expertly executed loop. It has fantastic new powers with crazy upgrades that are worth chasing, tough battles that force you to put care into your build in order to overcome them, and a huge variety of fun levels to jump between. And there's a bunch more. I reached the credits with more than 20 hours ago, but thanks to an overpowered endgame worth coming back to. So there is endgame. There's stuff to do in the endgame.
Yeah. I mean, and my friend also said that like when you're playing the game for the first time, it might take up to 15 plus hours because you have to like level up and grind.
You're
okay.
exploring so much.
Okay,
Too,
Yeah.
that's different.
So it's like once you've played it, then yeah, you could get like a 6-7 hour run, second playthrough or something
Okay.
along those lines.
So that was IGN. The 6 out of 10. It's mostly in greens, 80s and ups. There's a few 70s, and then there's this 60 from Stevio here was the one by removing Turf War, which is just funny to say by removing Turf War when it's not a game that ever was going
wasn't
to have
supposed to
Turf
be,
War.
Yeah.
And transitioning to something pretty close to a first-person shooter, Nintendo has taken out what the franchise was unique and discarded it with Splatoon Raid. Yeah,
Yeah.
The whole review is ridiculous. It is a spin-off.
Yeah.
That's literally like if someone gave Luigi's Mansion a 6 out of 10, and it was like by removing Mario, it completely
This game
separates it from
sucks.
everything that made Mario
Yeah.
special. Like that's
Yeah.
just dumb. But I will say, while I was playing, I was thinking to myself,
I missed her.
I missed
Maybe
Turf
that was
War.
the whole plan along. So when Splatoon 4 does come out, bang, there you go. Which I said
Yeah.
too. I've said, and plenty of people have said this too, but I feel like this game is needed when it comes to Splatoon because the first 3 games, they're different in their own ways. But if you ask someone who's not a huge Splatoon fan, they all feel very similar. They all look somewhat similar. Obviously, there's weapons and small details and other stuff and modes and everything.
This would get me into the game if I played it, enjoyed it, would start to understand it instead of
and
having to play
that's what I
against.
think the whole purpose of it is
That
too,
makes
is to
sense.
bring people who have never played Splatoon or have never really
I
dove
think
into that.
you would have
like
fun
that.
if you played it with me.
Yeah.
You should.
That's why it's.
I will say too, like as far as my 8 out of 10 goes, I think if you just scroll down and look at the scores, the overwhelming amount of like multiples is on the 80. Like there's way more 80s and everything else, and I think that's just indicative of it. It sits around an 80, and then you have it ended up at an 80, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I do think it should have been a little higher. The only reason why I think that is because someone decided to give it a 4.
Yeah, what was the 40? Yeah.
Which
Guardian.
is that is insane on the other end.
Yeah. What does
Like
that- what does that
this
say?
game is not by any means
Guardian?
a 4 out of 10.
What did they say? This is like a very
is-
short like
This is the biggest surprise. This is the biggest surprise about
What?
Splatoon Raiders. It is pedestrian. If you've played one of the dozens of modern cooperative action games, you've played this. Now, I did actually kind of just say that
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as it doesn't do anything unique.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's a 4 out of 10. It
Yeah.
just doesn't wow me to push it up to a 9.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
a solid Nintendo release with fun gameplay, and it all works.
Yeah.
It's not broken. It's 60 FPS. It looks nice.
Yeah.
We can't be giving this a 4 out of 10. I'm pretty sure Guardian, people mentioned that they have a track history of reviewing Nintendo games poorly. I think these are
Interesting.
all They gave Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Just add some
Whoa,
grenades
an
in
80.
there.
So,
just on your ship, just like
Guardian's cool
Frag
in my
grenade.
book.
Why?
Look at that score for Rhythm Heaven. Let's go.
Oh, actually, let's go. Hey,
That actually is a fair score. I'm seeing very fair scores here, so I don't know why. 100 to
Oh.
Mina. Yeah, I'm not
Uh-oh.
sure. Oh, and then 007. I don't know about 100.
What about Forza?
007, but
hey,
that's
Guardian and me.
Forza
Man.
should be higher than 007 in my
Okay.
opinion.
Do you know I
Bingle,
still haven't
Bingle
played-
thoughts on that?
I still haven't played it yet because I'm waiting.
It's really good.
I
Forza
wanna
should be
stream it.
higher than 007.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say
They're
this
different
when-
games.
They are different games. Yeah, they're different games.
They're completely
007,
different
I
games.
didn't say this because I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I loved 007. I did tell you this, though. The
Yeah.
last 2 hours,
Yeah,
I just wanted it to be over.
yeah.
Mm,
It felt like
yeah.
it was dragging its
I
feet.
felt the opposite, as in I didn't want it to be over. That every time I got a new level, I was like, yes. I
would
thought
want-
it was over 60%.
I would have wanted it to keep going if so much of it wasn't like, okay, now you have to slowly walk through this area and talk to a bunch of
The,
characters.
Espionage part,
the robot
yeah.
stuff was way too easy too. As soon as you got that like magnetic ball,
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
it was just like
And that was also
Oh.
that was pretty far fetched. I felt
yeah,
for a
yeah, it was
007
pretty silly.
game.
It was pretty silly.
Yeah.
You could do way too much with that watch.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Way too
mixtape
much.
60. That's honestly fair. I don't know. Guardian's pretty fair here, so I don't know why they were so harsh on.
Yeah, what the heck?
80 on Pacopia.
Somebody who's having a bad day.
Yep.
Probably.
Mario Tennis Fever at 80.
Oh,
That's insane.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That should be the 4.
Whoa.
The most fun you'll have is.
Hey,
playing
we
a
got
bunch of
some new
games at the
DLC for
Do you
it.
think they didn't play the multiplayer version of the game?
It's
That's-
funame you
that's what I
say
was
that
thinking,
because
yeah.
their
'Cause
review
that's
for
what they're putting
Mario
over
Tennis
there,
says
yeah.
it's the most fun playing with a bunch of friends. I wonder if they just played on their own.
Yeah.
Because on their
Probably.
own, it is a bit boring on your own.
Yeah.
It's closer to a 4 on your own.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say, yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe the guy that reviewed it in the Guardian has no friends.
Well, I don't want to say that, but yeah, you're right.
Come at me, bro. Who said it? Come
yeah,
on.
you're right. It's true.
Come on now.
All right, I'm gonna
The
stop
problem,
looking
come
through.
find me.
Metroid Prime 4 is an 8 out of 10.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
By the
What are you
Guardian?
smoking?
I might have been disappointed if it come out in 2010.
What does that even mean?
It's a reunion
I may have been
tour.
disappointed if this came out in 2010, but now after such a long break, I'm happy to return. So this game would have been disappointing if it released forever ago, but because I'm so starved for anything, it's 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
Literally.
let's go.
I don't know if I'm trusting the Guardian with these reviews here. They're getting their numbers right, but their reasonings are all over the place. I agree. I agree with them on.
Sounds
Kirby
like
Air
my
Riders.
reasoning for.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I will say
Wait,
this.
what do you give 100? So, oh, okay.
Silent. I actually agree with a lot of their reviews, so I don't know what happened.
Consume me.
Interesting.
I don't know what that should be higher. Hades 2. All right, we could be here all day.
All right. Yeah.
This is just opinion at this point, but 4 out of 10 is nuts.
Yep.
I think we can all agree.
Seconded.
All right. That is everything other than on Splatoon, other than just the simple little fact that apparently Monolith Studios helped to make
Of
Splatoon Raiders,
course. Of course.
Oh.
which
Hell yeah.
what was that, Bungle?
I just said hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For those that don't know, Monolith made Xenoblade.
They
They
did.
made the Xenoblade games, and the Xenoblade games on Nintendo Switch are technical marvels, which is why I was a little harsh on the new one when I saw it, because I didn't think they really did anything too crazy with the Switch 2. But they are so good at developing for the Switch that Nintendo bought them and have been using them to make all of their games.
Nice.
Did they help on Star Fox? I can't
don't
remember.
know.
But I know they helped on Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, obviously Splatoon
Mm,
Raiders
yeah.
here. It's a long list. It's a pretty like 90% of Nintendo's games being helped by Monolith at this point, which is cool.
I
No,
didn't know
they
they
did not.
owned them.
They didn't? Okay.
They did not.
All right. Well, they suck then, I guess.
I take everything
I
back.
take everything
take
I
it
said back.
was-
Okay, what do you guys want to talk about next? You want to go into the refund situation, the tariff situation? Want to talk some politics?
Yeah, fill me in.
Oh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tariffs?
Fill
I'm
me in.
All right. Main quest number 2. Nintendo says it has no legal duty to pass its U.S. tariff refund onto consumers.
Hmm.
So this is a little subjective, a little opinion-based. I have an opinion on it. I'll say that Kim asked me what I was talking about on the podcast today, and I started to explain this to her, and immediately they were like, why are they not giving the money back? So she was immediately like, they should, and then I started to explain my point of view. So let me explain my point of view, but I'll explain what the situation is. Nintendo is asking a court to dismiss a proposed class action lawsuit that has been filed this past spring by gamers who said the Mario who said that Nintendo is breaking the law if they don't pass on the U.S. tariff refund to consumers. Let me backtrack a little bit. The Switch 2 is coming out. They have prices set on everything. They literally just revealed the prices at this point. For example, a Pro controller was like $90. Then, almost immediately after, the tariffs go into effect. Trump goes, tariff time, it's here. We're tariffing China and Vietnam $1 billion. So the next day, essentially, Nintendo turns around and they're like, hey, based on the current economical climate that we live in, the prices of all the accessories are now going up. So they went up $5 on pretty much everything. The camera went up, the controller went up, 5 to 10 on essentially every accessory. And I think Amiibo.
Yeah.
But then they kept the price of the console the same. They essentially sunk the price on that. They consumed the tariff on that, and they just raised the accessories. So that was a thing. Everyone went out and bought whatever it is that they bought at these new prices. Then the U.S. government lawed the tariffs that Trump put in place illegal because they are, and they should never have happened. When that happened, Nintendo sued the U.S. government because they had to charge extra for the tariffs that you're now saying are illegal, and they're saying, we want our money back. We want the money back that we've been tariffed, essentially. Then somebody, and I don't actually know who, it's being quoted as the gamers, sued Nintendo on behalf of all of us to say that if you're getting a refund, we should get a refund.
I want a refund.
So if you're getting your money back, why aren't we getting our money back? Because we paid extra.
Everybody's going to get like a $2 check in the mail.
That brings us to this. When Nintendo has filed to dismiss that lawsuit from the gamers under the quote of they received exactly what they bargained and paid for, which is kind of a brutal thing to say. However, not totally inaccurate. And I also wonder if it's like a weird translation thing from Japanese to English.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case, but either way, the quote is they received exactly what they bargained and paid for. When buying the price hike Nintendo goods last year, the company said in a filing on Monday, Nintendo said on a filing, plaintiffs are not entitled to rebate simply because of intervening legal development related to tariffs. So essentially, Nintendo was saying, we deserve a refund, but you guys don't. So sometimes when I bring these things up, I throw it to you guys, and then I tell you my opinion. I'm just going to tell you my opinion so you don't feel blindsided by it.
I hope your opinion is the same as mine.
Well, we'll see.
What do you got?
We'll see. I think legally and technically, Nintendo are right. I don't think that we are owed a refund. And also, in saying that, their case is still open. Nintendo hasn't received a refund yet. So we don't even know if they're going to receive a refund. But one, how does that work? How does Nintendo refund everybody? How do you prove what you bought, when you bought it, the price that you bought it? How are they going to open the avenues to even get these people their money back? Also, Nintendo aren't the ones that introduced the tariffs. They were just the ones trying to deal with the tariffs. And in their mind, they increased the price and they were upfront and they said, look, it's raised the price because of this reason. It's $95. If you want to buy it, that's the price and this is why. And we bought it.
Yeah.
So if we accepted that, if we were like, okay, it's worth it to me, I'm going to buy it. Why are you now asking for your money back when you knew the reason why you were buying it and you knew what you were buying and you got exactly what you paid for? On top of that, and this is going to get a little bit political, over half the country voted for this. Over half the country knew he was going to do tariffs, and they were like, give us the tariffs, we'll pay more for everything for whatever reason. Now you paid more for everything, and you're like, but we want a refund. That's my political take on that. And you can take that with a grain of salt if you want, but that's how I feel. I mean, if you can prove you voted for Kamala, can you get the money back? I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. But I'd love my $5 back. So now I'll open it to the floor. And Bingle, you're here, so you can give thoughts on this if you have any, or if you want to stay silent, feel free.
Okay.
Who wants to take? Kip, you look like you have an opinion.
No, I agree with you 100%. Like, if you purchase something at a specific price, like you're just accepting that's what the price is. If they want to do that for them, like, power to them, do what you want. But like, I agreed to paying this price, so I'm paying it. Like,
that's kind of how I feel.
It's a little like there's way more going on in the world to be pissed off about than Nintendo for like $5 or $10 on a controller. And if you're actually mad about it, like, that's insane to me.
I can get
Personally,
I
that's
can
just
get
my opinion.
being mad about it. I can get being mad about
yeah,
this
I'm
situation.
not.
It's money, yeah.
But when I bought it, I never thought I was gonna get a refund. I never expected
Yeah.
like, oh, I hope I get this $5 back. And also, as I said, this case isn't over yet, so Nintendo might not even get a refund.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
And it's like on top of that, like how much money did people actually spend in like tariff cost prices? Because people probably bought the Switch, maybe one or two accessories. So realistically, each person who's upset about wanting a refund is probably gonna get maximum like $10, $15.
We've all been paying out our asses for tariffs on everything over the last year.
Yeah, it's not just
any
consoles
tech
and
that
gaming.
you've bought, anything you've bought from any company,
Mhm.
and they're not all going to give you a refund.
That's true.
That's the
Do you
thing
think
too.
if the tariffs go away, Nintendo would decrease the costs of their items?
Well, then it wouldn't be tariffs, but then you'd have the problems of RAM and everything. So
yeah, I
probably
don't
not.
know. I honestly, I'm not the guy to answer that
There's-
question. I don't.
There's also
I don't
the other
know.
elephant in the room too. It's like even though the tariffs aren't a thing, or if they are a thing, the price of everything is going through the roof
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
of
it
the chip
is.
shortage.
And here's another
Everything
thing
is stupid expensive right now.
of all companies to try and get a refund from, Nintendo is the one company that, in the face of these tariffs and in the face of all the RAM prices, are keeping the Switch
Yeah,
price
they're being reasonable.
as low as
only
reasonably
$50
possible.
$50
That's
increase?
exactly where I
Yeah,
think it
that
Like,
comes down
we all
to.
did have to spend more on our accessories, but we didn't on the Switch too
No.
because they sunk the cost.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
you see Apple? Apple hiked the price up
Yeah.
for everything, like
everything,
$100,
yeah.
$200, and they're making so much money off of like their margins for their items. So it's like crazy.
So like, I don't know. It just seems like it's a lot to say, hey, I want my $5 back when you didn't have to pay more for the Switch 2 in the first place.
Yeah.
And also, they haven't even got a refund yet. And also, I just kind of want to see them win this lawsuit so
Yeah.
that they get the money back from the U.S. government.
I
Yeah.
can,
Kinda
I
funny.
can
I'm with that.
understand. I can understand being annoyed about it from like.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all annoyed
it's
about
not,
it.
It's
Yeah.
not fair that they would get money and you would have had to have paid more for it. But
Yeah.
like, I just don't think it's that big a deal for each individual consumer.
Because it's not like Nintendo intentionally
Yeah,
did it to screw
yeah.
you over.
It
they
wasn't
were
like they were doing a
compli-
rug pull or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's not malicious.
They were pretty upfront with why they were charging
Yeah.
more. And we were like, okay, it's still worth it. We'll buy it.
Makes sense.
And that's the agreement that we made when we bought it.
Yeah.
You know?
like, would I pay $100 for Joy-Cons? Hell no. That's why I didn't buy them.
Yeah,
Never
right.
buy a $100 pair of Joy-Cons.
And to your point, I don't think the prices are ever going to come down either. So, like,
No.
what is the option?
I think
you
they're
know?
stuck at this
Yeah.
point.
There was never a reality where you could have got it cheaper.
Yeah.
At least I don't think so.
And you get that
Unless you were
$10 back.
grandfathered
Realistically, what are
in.
you gonna buy?
Yeah.
Grandfathered in.
Yeah.
How
I
does
mean,
that
you
mean?
bought it before the prices went up.
That didn't exist.
No, because they
Oh yeah, you're
they
right.
raised them
Yeah.
right before even pre-orders went out. So, and that was just for accessories. Because I remember,
Yeah, it was 450. Yeah.
yeah, Joy-Cons, Pro controllers, even the camera. I think where they raised it up at one point. So, I mean, from my point too, I think I agree with all of you guys as well. Just that it's. I guess the harsh part is seeing it like an actual like. I don't want to say paper, but like seeing like, oh, you know what you got yourself into, so you're not entitled to refund. Seeing that like actually written down, you're probably like, oh,
Yeah.
The
That makes me
wording
feel
was
so-
not
Not good for
Yeah.
PR.
It was a very
No, it was
maybe it's-
horrible word.
Yeah,
The
maybe it's
translation was terrible.
issues,
I'm
too.
hoping his translation was terrible, but it could also just literally be like literal legal speak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of
like
like
know.
bargained does sound rough, but maybe it's
Yeah.
actual literal legal speak of you got what you bargained for and you paid for because we told you what it was and you paid for it and you got the thing.
Yeah,
Which is like legally their stance they would have to take in a
Mhm.
lawsuit.
it's how they would
Like
even
they just have to
describe it.
they'd have to lay it out cold.
Also,
Yeah.
how much better was the Switch 1's Pro controller? So much better. I love that
Whoa, I
controller.
kinda
No, I
like
do.
the second
the Switch
one
2
more.
had,
No.
it
I
feels a
disagree.
little
I
nicer.
like the-
Really?
I like the two more.
The second one is the same
am,
thing.
Am I the only person that
What do you like
actually-
more about it?
It just feels better.
See, I disagree.
like it in my
like,
hand.
I like the two
Feels-
more.
Well, the second one is
Really?
the same size and everything. It just has better like material.
doesn't
So like
feel
it
the
same.
feels
Yeah.
like silky.
No way.
Have you
feels-
felt it?
It does not feel the same. I have both.
No,
Oh.
it feels it's the same ergonomics, but the
I have them
material.
And plus, you
And I
got more
felt them. They
buttons
felt
on the.
very different.
You got more buttons.
the
on-
back buttons,
Yeah.
right? But I like the grips. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Is it just me? Wow.
Do you want to do a poll in chat?
Yeah, please.
All right, let's do
Yo,
it.
and how many
You-
people in
I-
chat?
Yeah, how many people
Don't think I
prefer
can.
the original Pro controller?
No, and how many
versus
people
the
in
6
chat
speed?
disagree with what we said? How many people
That-
think we're
that's easy,
entitled
yeah.
to
That's a good one,
refunds?
too.
I'll do that poll first.
Yeah,
shall
let's
I?
do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm curious, like,
Yeah,
if
that's
people.
good. Let's not have me
I'm
derail
seeing-
the actual topic of
Should
conversation.
Very good.
should gamers get
A
a
refund.
tariff refund from Nintendo?
Here's the thing, though,
Yes.
too. Like, if that actually happens, then how many other companies are gonna want to do the same thing?
Oh,
That's
God.
the other thing too.
It
is-
opens the door to
yeah,
everybody.
not just
needing to do
gaming
it.
companies too, but like think about every other like
What I'm-
chain and supply.
there
What
should
I'm
be
more
nuance
interested
to it.
in is I want this lawsuit to go through for Nintendo so that it sets the precedent that all these other companies can sue the government and get their money back.
Mm.
Because I think
Yeah,
that would
that'd
be
be
awesome.
cool.
In a petty way, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Anarchist way.
In an anarchist way.
I
Like,
see.
that's
That would
crazy
be
how
sick.
like that law even went into effect when it was just illegal. You know, it's like made a mess of so many things.
Yeah.
That said, whoever it was that sued Nintendo, I appreciate you having all of our backs, and I appreciate the sentiment.
Speaks
But
for the trees. Yeah.
I just
Keep
don't
your
think
receipts,
that you-
everyone. Make sure you keep your receipts.
Yeah, keep your receipts, I
Find
guess.
those from however
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, your GameStop one. Like, oh, I got all
Yeah, let me
this.
just go get my Pro Controller receipt from somewhere.
The bin.
Yeah.
The poll is up.
The bin.
Ah.
The early results are 70% say no. So
Yeah.
we are feeling, and I honestly appreciate that. And I know a lot of people are going to say yes just because they're going to want money back.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Because who's not going to
Yeah,
want
Everyone
money
wants
back?
money back for something. I 100%.
I
agree
voted
with
yes
that.
because I want money.
But we're
Yo, Bingo, how
I
much
did too.
money would you realistically get, bro? Like $10? What are you gonna buy with
Yeah.
that $10, man?
Like a hot dog or something. I don't know.
Hey. Yeah.
You go to Costco, you
all
get 10.
of the work to like get the refund, go through all of the like filing this form with this like.
I mean, technically, you got a
That's what
deal when you bought the
$10
Switch.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm thinking about.
That
That's
Nintendo
what-
to
like-
buy me a hot dog.
If
like
you
when
bought
you
a
get jury
Switch 2
duty,
for
you get like a $9
$450,
check or
or if you bought it
whatever.
for $500 with the game, you technically saved $50. So you should be grateful, bro.
I'm never
You should
grateful,
buy
bro.
Nintendo
You
a
should-
hot
you
dog.
should
What
thank
are you
Nintendo.
talking
You
about?
should
Yeah.
Nintendo $5
You should
more
send
dollars.
them
You should see,
flowers.
as shareholders, we should be.
You know
happy
what? You're
about
right.
that.
Yeah.
You should buy them a hot dog.
You got a deal.
That's a steal.
Just shipping it over.
I guess that's the whole thing. I'm glad that we all agree. I didn't know which way that was going to
Yeah,
go.
go team.
I honestly didn't know.
Yeah.
And that was it too. I started telling Kim, and she was like, "Well, then, yeah, we should get that money back." And I was like, "Yeah, but how is that gonna work?
Yeah.
And
that's
also,
a-
why?"
And imagine
then
how
she
much
was like, "Oh, yeah."
money they would spend just to write these checks and calculate how much everyone is owed.
But on
like,
the plus side,
they'd be
imagine getting a
losing so
check
much
that
money.
says Nintendo and like it's
for,
addressed to you.
for like $10, not even, bro. It'd be pennies.
That's true.
Back when people sued Apple for a battery gate issue, they were getting checks like 10 years later for like $5.
Yeah, I'll get like
$10.
random emails sometimes, like, "Oh, you were entitled to compensation." or
Interest on
something.
top, please.
Yeah,
Just remember how we even got tariffs in the first place. I don't, it wasn't Nintendo.
That's the bigger problem.
You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nintendo didn't have nothing to do with that.
Can we just sue the government instead?
They did.
we-
They are.
This is
That's what
great.
Nintendo is doing.
They are. I don't know. Can we sue the government? Probably
I
not.
don't think
I'm
so.
sure
no.
anyone
Class action
can.
lawsuit.
I think we're screwed.
Yeah.
All right. I have a ton of other stuff that we can talk about,
Oh, yeah.
which I guess technically goes into this.
Hey,
Unless you want to, I mean, whatever the Ocarina game cart situation is. Actually,
that's a side quest.
let me touch on that. Yeah, it's a side quest. Let me touch on that really quickly. I'm not going to go into a whole Twitter beef because what does it matter at the end of the day? But here's what I'll say.
Touch away, man.
Please.
Here's what I'll say to my audience as I scroll through and I find this tweet. When I do this show, when I do this podcast, and I have talked about this a lot of times in the past, I honestly only like bringing stuff to you guys when I feel like it's an actual thing that's happening in the real world. If we're talking about leaks or rumors, or I'm not here like clickbaiting and like drumming up false news on things, and like, you know, I honestly feel like I try really hard not to do that because I don't feel like the show needs to do that. Like, you can go through and look at all the episodes that we have. In fact, I'll bring them up that we've been doing on the show. One thing I've been trying to really this year make headway on is positivity. I definitely, like all creators, it wasn't my whole thing, but like all creators over several years of being on the internet, started to lean into negativity a lot. I always tried to find a way to make a title or thumbnail have a somewhat ambiguous negative spin on it because negativity gets clicks. And then I started to realize that a lot of creators were doing that, specifically in the Nintendo space. And I just wanted to be more positive. I just didn't want to have to rely on that stuff. So if you go to the podcast channel in particular, I've been trying really hard, and you can show this while I'm talking about it, ever since we've been back, to fill the page with smiles and positivity and like, this is crazy. The Switch 2 got even better. Here's Scott the Was, you know, Star Fox and Zelda might be coming. And then both
Look
of
at my
those things
hair.
ended up happening. Look at my hair. You
Does
know?
look really good in every thumbnail.
Yeah.
And then the times where I wasn't smiling, which is like only 10% of the times I don't have a big dumb
Even
smile.
on the end of gaming there, you look a little bit like...
Yeah, a little
you still look
yeah,
kind of
you're a
happy
little
with
smirk
this,
there,
like,
yeah.
rest
And
in
I-
peace
and I
in the
was
background.
literally trying to find a middle ground, right? And then the only times I'm like really negative is like when I feel like calls for it. Dear gaming companies, we can't afford this. So the only reason why I'm saying this and bringing this to you is because Twitter seems to have this mentality that all I do is clickbait. That all I do is negativity and doom and gloom and drama. And I don't know where it comes from because even on my main channel, it's the same thing. I can pull it up. It's positivity and it's like, here's 10 eShop games worth buying. But then I do a thumbnail like this, which was, why am I hearing like a feedback echo?
Sounds like birds chirping.
I'm hearing it when I talk loudly for some reason. I'm going to keep talking and maybe it's nothing. This one I thought was like leaning into what we were all feeling at the time with the internet, which was just everything sucks right now.
Yeah.
Sony had announced they were moving away from physical. We were going all digital. At that time, it just seemed like Xbox was going to do the same thing. We're already dealing with game key carts on Nintendo, which everybody hates and everything sucks. So at that time, and I was like tweeting things about like the physical media ending and it was getting a lot of likes and it was essentially me voicing my like my concern. And so when I went to do the podcast, I was like, all right, this is the podcast about the end of physical media. And I wanted the thumbnail to be everything on fire and everything was chaos and everything was wrong. So I got Zelda and I got GTA 6 and I put Game Key Cart logos on both of them. I had the games shattering out behind them. I had fire and I had You Will Own Nothing. And I honestly thought nothing of it outside of I want this to look like absolute chaos and everything sucks.
Yeah.
But then Twitter really latched onto it and blew it up and put a community note on it of there is no information that there's actually there's no information and actually there's 99.9% chance that the remake of Ocarina of Time won't be a game key card.
99.9.
99.9. There's still a chance. To be fair, there's
Slim
still a chance. But this post got retweeted a lot. It got commented a lot. And it was just that mentality of like, Wood sucks. Everything he does is clickbait. He's always lying. He's the worst content creator. This is all that he does. When, one, I wasn't even trying to do anything. And two, just look at my content. It is not what I do. It is not what I try to do. And the reason why I wanted to even call it to your attention is because it gets blown up like this, and I don't want my actual viewers to ever start thinking to themselves that I'm trying to like get one up on them or I'm trying to like misguide them, because I take what I do very seriously and I try so hard to represent the show and myself well, and I'm not trying to like confuse or trick anybody. We didn't even talk about Ocarina being a game key card in the episode.
No,
Yeah.
Because it wasn't supposed to be a talking point.
Yeah.
It was just
It's
like
impossible.
a visual representation of how much
Of where-
everything
of-
sucks
yeah,
right now.
of what's going on in the world. with
Now,
that.
I will say that in some regard, I do see this image on its own in the right-hand corner. If you just looked at that and you remove the context that I was trying to give, you might go, why has he put a Game Key Cart logo on that? Is that a Game Key Cart logo? I should watch the episode and find out if it's a Game Key Cart logo. And I could see somebody having that train of thought, but it did baffle me, the reception to this being so strongly Wood is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he's just lying through his teeth when this was in no way what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Twitter just has a rage boner for me. I don't know what it is. I've been trying to figure it out, and I think it's simply just that I share thumbnails there, not videos. So a lot of people on Twitter only know me through thumbnails, and every now and then people just have an issue with one. Like I make 2 a week, and it's usually always fine.
Yeah.
But then every now and then people are like, this sucks, and this is what he always does.
Twitter is where people go to complain, to the ether of nothing.
That's
really.
true.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why it's generally toxic.
It's all. I mean, it is always toxic.
Yeah.
But the last.
I mean, I
one-
speak from personal experience, like especially like the wrestling world, so to speak, like Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
No matter
Oh
what,
yeah,
IW
no
they're
matter,
horrible.
no matter what
wrestlers.
world it is, the Twitter version of it is always going to be like
They're
the
horrible
cesspool
to
of it,
wrestlers.
yeah.
It's really toxic. I think
enjoyable sometimes.
gaming, Star Wars, and wrestling.
I feel like I've seen that game key
Star
card
Wars,
thumbnail
yeah.
too before somewhere.
my one.
Mm-hmm.
I did it today.
No, I've seen it somewhere else.
For me?
Nah, from another creator.
Oh, I didn't even know.
You know. It's your best friend.
Oh yeah, the one that Bob used on his stream.
Oh, you talking about Bob?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I used
actually.
it too for my Deltarune one.
I'll hold on. I'll
You
yeah.
used
I
a
did see
picture
that.
of Bob.
No,
No,
I
I'll
should've
bring
done
I'll bring that up next.
Just a
Remind
picture
me.
of Bob.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that, like, on my main channel, for example, no one's complained any of these thumbnails, right? Because they're all just like
The
pretty.
Star Fox one goes crazy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that
That's
is a good
cool.
one.
They're all
Yeah.
pretty to the point, and you know what you're getting.
You
right?
make your own graphics?
Yeah, I edit all these myself. I do every thumbnail.
Yeah, you're great at it.
This one pissed people off. Like that
Oh,
one
yeah,
was
that
that
dusted
was that
switch.
was 4 months ago. That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
last time that this reaction happened online, and it
I
was getting
remember.
retweeted by everybody, and it made it to Reddit, and everyone was like, "This is all Wood does. This is Wood's whole thing is rage bait."
Mhm.
That's what I saw a lot. It was like Wood's whole thing is rage bait, which like I just so like what I'm addicted to Pokepia. That's rage bait.
Mhm.
This
Because-
again, this was just me. It is just not conveying well, I think. This was me talking about my last couple months at this point with the Switch 2, and that there hadn't been a big game release in a while, and it just left me not really knowing what to play or talk about.
Yeah.
And so I thought it would be funny if I actually took my Switch and covered it in dust and cobwebs, and I did it in real life. That's not edited. That is a real image of
Mhm.
cobwebs from my basement, and I poured cardamom. Is that what it is? The spice cardamom?
Yeah.
I poured cardamom all over it,
Okay.
and it was just a gag. It was like there's how the Switch had only been out for 6 months.
It seems like people liked the thumbnail more
Well, that's
for the
thing,
one they
people react
complained
to the
about.
thumbnail more
Looking,
than
yeah, but
the-
like just looking purely off metrics there. Like the one right above it is the opposite of that.
Yeah, yeah.
thumbnail.
Mhm.
And you know what's
I
even
love
funny
that.
about that is those two thumbnails got posted to Reddit together,
Insane.
and it was Wood is a flip flopper.
No.
Mm.
Because they were like, 1 week he hates it, 1 week he loves it, and then everyone was like, it's because Pokepia came out and he changed his mind.
But
And I'm
isn't
like,
that
you
the
guys
point?
have to be out of your mind if you don't see the obvious symbolism in the satire joke that I'm creating by doing these two different thumbnails. You actually think that my entire beatemups channel, which is Nintendo focused with Joy-Cons in the logo, decided they randomly, after all of these videos glazing it, decided they hated it, and then a week later went back to normal.
But aren't you allowed to change your mind on the state of something though?
Of
Like
course.
I've
Yeah,
done
that's
that.
not
I've
gonna
I've
happen,
done
yeah.
that in this podcast over Splatoon Raiders.
Yeah.
For the-
It was
we
an
started
instant,
watching
yeah.
it and I was like, this sucks. I hate it. It's the worst. And then I was like, do you know what? I'll give it a go.
The funny thing
I'm
is,
a flip flopper, guys. Sorry. Just
I get so
hit me with those
tilted.
flip-flops.
That's an enemy in Splatoon.
I get so. Can you cut away for a second? Because I'm going to bring up my analytics. I get so tilted
Mm.
by Twitter when, if you actually go to like any of the videos analytics, it's always 99% likes. And like always nice comments, and everybody gets it, and no one's upset.
Yeah.
No one was upset on the podcast episode.
Yeah.
No one was upset on that video. No one on YouTube is actually upset by me. It's just Twitter, and it blows up, and then it makes it to Reddit, and it just frustrates me that everyone on those platforms have this narrative about me that isn't true, and I don't know how to get ahead of
Can
it.
I also point out they're probably not your fans or fan base or people that connect with your actual content. They're usually just
They're not. You can show this.
You know what I mean?
I
This
just
is-
think that people I think you're just an easy target for
I
like,
am
engagement.
because I care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That's the
it,
other
it
thing,
sucks
too.
because I
You
care
react
too
to
much
it, yeah.
what people think about me, and I can't help but react to it. But also, when I feel like there's legitimately false information, I want to get ahead of it, but it doesn't help
Yeah.
because you're yelling at people that have already made their mind up about you.
Yes.
And then I end up yelling at the people watching this that actually already like me and have
Yes.
no
Yeah.
no negative
They,
input.
yeah.
Because I know like people
But this,
that are
is,
gonna
this
go-
is the video. It's the
Yeah,
same amount of
94.
likes as my channel average.
Yeah, that's
so no
crazy.
one actually cared other than Twitter, who decided they cared on everybody's behalf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they don't
it's a very
actually
loud
care.
vocal
They just
minority.
pretend that they
Don't even
care
watch the
so
video.
much, so then that way they could get like the maximum engagement. Per,
By the way, and I'm not even playing, this video might be one of my best, if not my best videos of all time.
really.
It
Mm.
honestly is so like it had I think my funniest script, my most well written script, and it was the best edited video. And I saw a lot when I say like that when I tried to explain that thumbnail to people where I was like, the point of the video is I had nothing to talk about, so I wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
People were like, why didn't you just shut up and not make a video then? Because that gave me freedom to make a fun video where I wasn't talking about anything specific.
Yeah.
So if you watch this video, it's just me making jokes. It's essentially a 20-minute, my closest thing I can do to a stand-up routine. And it's just so fun. It's such a fun video. And it's so unique because I'm not just reviewing a game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because you're just like a villain in most people's eyes on Twitter. Because if Video Game Donkey were to make the same exact video with thumbnail, it would have blown up, and everybody would have understood the context behind it. And it's satire, guys. It's
That's
just
another
a
thing
joke.
that's always frustrated me is I've taken a lot of my inspiration from my content from places like Donkey and Nakey Jakey and like even Drew Gooden and people like Drew what's his name? The other guy, not Drew Gooden. Danny Gonzalez and people like that. Yeah. And, a lot of like even, and this is a controversial one that I don't like talking about, but the one where I did the social experiment that everyone got pissed off about.
Yeah.
That was very much taken from Danny Gonzalez, who's always trying to trick people online and pretend to be someone else and see if he can like pull one over on people. That's the kind of content that I'm inspired by. That one was a misstep from me, whatever. But whenever I do stuff like this, it's like people just want me to be serious or something, or they don't see what I'm trying to do with my humor.
Yeah.
Like that's great right there. Yeah.
That's a good moment to be on when I said that. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to bring it up, and I know I do actually have a reason. I know it seems like I'm just ranting, but it's because of you guys that I actually care about. I don't want you thinking I'm trying to get one over on you, or I'm trying to rage bait you, or I'm trying to trick you, or I'm trying to clickbait you. So if you saw that thumbnail with the game key cart and you thought that I was trying to just get you to click on the video because I was trying to make you think that Ocarina was a game key cart, it was just me doing a bad job at representing the idea I was trying to put across in the thumbnail, which is everything sucks. Everything's on fire. Everything's a game key cart now. Everything's digital now. And that's the meme I was trying to create. I do take this very seriously. As much fun as we're trying to have here, I do want to be respected. So, are you going to go pee?
No, I think
I'm very sweaty if you're coming over here.
Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's on 75, which is why I'm now
It's
realizing.
a lot hotter over there.
Yeah.
It's a lot hotter over there.
Can we get that turned down, Brenton?
I'm glad we're over here now.
Right now?
Yes, actually, I've realized it's very hot in here.
Or do you need me to physically do it?
I can do it.
I will say
I'll do it.
that hug means a lot because Kip knows that
Oops.
I get very down about this stuff. And I'm an honest guy, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I know it makes it worse to say this stuff upsets me because people know they can get to me, but that stuff literally ruins my day.
I can imagine.
When I see
mean,
people saying all that stuff and retweeting it and saying this is just what Wood does, it's just rage bait, I'm like, that's not what I was trying to do. But I lose my mind trying to find a way to explain anything that I do because I know it's going to fall on deaf ears anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Obviously, like any hate is not fun to get, you know, especially when it's like constantly happening on Twitter, knowing that people are doing it specifically for engagement.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm just like overthinking the amount of hate that I get. But the reason why I don't like it is I feel like it's so loud that my actual fans have to see it. And I don't want them to start getting the wrong idea. But then I also feel like if they're my actual fans, they know that I'm not doing that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think it's because you're the one on the receiving end of it. You obviously see it from a different perspective, but like people looking at it from the outside, like myself, like when I see people like hating on you, for example, I'm just like, oh yeah, just another guy trying to get some engagement going on for themselves. I don't actually like look at you and be like, oh, what he's doing is like true. Oh, he's malicious. He's trying to misguide people, telling them that they're making Ocarina of Time in a game key card. Like, obviously, this is just to emphasize that gaming is coming to an end of physical media. Like, it doesn't take like you don't need an explanation really for this thumbnail. I didn't see it as a big deal, and I definitely thought that the hype
GTA
about
6
it
as well.
I know, like it's obviously satire, but it's like the hype around it online was like, okay, in my eyes, this is clear engagement from people. People are just trying to use you for engagement because they know, like, if I say the right thing, I'm going to get a tweet that has 5,000 likes or 10,000 likes, and everybody's trying to get attention for themselves.
Yeah.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
take it as a compliment? Because it means that these people...
This is turning into therapy time.
Well, no, but think about it, right? These people care enough that they go out of their way to type in BS about you, right? right?
They're just
Or make
trying.
videos.
They're just trying to put
even
you
better,
down.
they make videos about you. You're like completely in their head at that point if you really think about it.
Yeah, like you should not be getting that angry about video games, bro. There's real world problems.
That's honestly,
100%
like-
I've been
agree.
trying to say this in my videos for a while. We just need to go back to having fun with video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything sucks now.
100%.
It's like a lot of us don't like specific creators online. I'm not gonna sit here like pocket watching what they're doing all the time and then just going out of my way to criticize and have commentary on what they're doing. No, if you don't like somebody, just don't engage. Don't watch what they're doing. But people follow others because it makes them feel better to find any reason to put them down or to like follow people that are constantly putting other creators down because people are just that down bad all the time. That the only way they can feel good about themselves is watching someone else get put down. And it's like they'd be winning if you actually like felt some type of way and went online and talked about it. It's like, oh yeah, we're getting to him. That's what they want to see, unfortunately.
They always
It's
do.
also
That's
people
unfortunate.
taking it's also people taking things from their own life and then projecting
Yeah,
it
it's
into something
projection.
that
That
they
is very
can
true, yeah.
target. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad, man. I like your content and I'm critical as hell about everything.
I appreciate
There's
that.
a reason you have 2 million subscribers, bro. There's a
Not
reason
yet.
you made it.
He's almost there, though.
1.9.
He's
Okay, well,
almost.
2
I've been
million.
on 1.9 for a long time.
If you had Nontendo, and then you're at 2 million.
Can we
2
have
million
a-
total subscribers.
Can we have a 2 million party?
Like
Oh,
you,
sure.
you can't
Nice.
underestimate what you've built.
I was about to tie my hair up.
It's getting so hot in
and
here.
now I
had to.
don't want to do it for that
I turned
reason.
it down.
I appreciate you.
It's okay.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Sorry, I didn't mean to rant for so long. Bingo thoughts?
Dad level.
I was gonna send you a video.
You got-
You send me a video or what?
About haters, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, I
please
think you
do.
need it.
I'll take
Yeah.
I'll take all of it.
Nice.
Although on the back of that, we can pivot into this. Nakey Jakey wants YouTube to bring the dislike button back to expose BS videos, and I'm gonna sit here right now and tell you I want that too.
yeah,
I
a
mean,
lot of-
I always
I
want
miss
that.
it. I
Yeah.
miss
yeah,
it.
the YouTube dislike plugin is inaccurate.
Yeah, it is
sometimes,
inaccurate.
Yeah.
But also, like, I would love this because in situations like that I get into like this, I could just show my dislikes and be like, look, you can go dislike it if you want.
Yeah.
But look at the likes and dislikes. You know?
Yeah.
Just make it public.
Like, look at the hate Mr. Beast gets, bro. Every day I'll see like a really viral tweet about Mr. Beast, like 250,000. Like there's people who actually
love
hate him.
everyone.
And I'm like, I don't understand the forced hate against Mr. Beast. Like, why do people hate him
I
so
don't
much?
understand the force hate. He's definitely done a couple of things that rub people the wrong way, but I feel like when you're the largest at anything
Yeah.
and you're putting out
You
that
aren't-
much
yeah, you
content
aren't
and doing
scot-free
that
from that
many
type of stuff,
things,
yeah.
you're gonna
like he
piss
just
some
got
people
married
off.
to his wife. Imagine this is like a big deal. He's
Yeah.
married, and then like there's a tweet that I saw yesterday where some guy was like, "I am convinced she's a gold digger because Mr. Beast is an unlovable human." It had like
I know.
300,000
That's wild.
likes.
Yeah, I see that stuff a lot.
Wild.
I talk to Kim about this all the time because sometimes she'll start like talking to me. She's like, "Did you hear what they're saying about Sabrina Carpenter?" And I'm like, "People say everything.
Everything.
Like people
Anything
say
about
everything
everyone.
about anyone always.
yeah,
I take it with a pinch of salt.
exactly.
I don't trust any of it."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
all the drama channels farming hate against
I don't know,
streamers.
man.
But anyway, bring back the dislike button. I'm for it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Have we all signed up for the network test?
Yep.
Oh, August
I've
21st.
not.
Sure
Dust
have.
Blood's
Got like a
network
month.
test.
What
You have
voice-
Bingle?
What sound did I just make?
Oh yeah.
What sound did you make?
I don't know what that was.
Can we pull that? I want to hear that again.
Oh wait, there was a link right there.
There's a link.
Everyone sign up for the network test because I want to play it. It'll be fun.
Okay.
It is live now.
Bet.
You need to sign up with your Nintendo account. Cut away for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up right now.
Let me see. We don't have to do
Yeah.
it right this second.
Well, I'll forget.
I will sign up later tonight.
Okay. Oh, we didn't talk about our plans for Patreon.
Oh yeah.
Should we
we
say
should
that
now.
quickly?
Yeah, we should.
And then I'm gonna go into what Miyamoto said about movies and games.
We're at an hour and a half too.
Okay. What does that mean?
Just letting you know.
You got somewhere to be,
swear
buddy?
I keep hearing random feedback. Are you hearing that?
It's coming from Red.
I do hear it. It's coming out only.
It's
on
coming
the
from
speaker.
Bingle. I'm telling
Wait,
you.
is it for me?
Bingle, you got a pet parrot or something, brother?
A what?
Test. I didn't hear it that time.
No, I'm trying to see where it's coming from, but it's not often.
It's not. It's every now and then I'm hearing some feedback.
Yeah.
Wait,
Ghost in the
Do you
machine,
hear
bro.
it right now?
Test. No.
Not anymore.
Anyway, sorry. Patreons, we have an announcement for you guys. Actually, we have an announcement for everybody.
Mhm.
Actually, we probably should have said this earlier. We
I
have an announcement
know.
for everybody. There has been
Announcement.
something that I've been wanting to do for a while that we've decided to do because of another reason that makes sense.
Nice.
Cryptic.
I have wanted to, and I can't believe I'm going to say it because I feel like I'm going to end up regretting it at some point. I've been wanting to add a second show to the week for a while.
Yes.
Now, moving into 2 shows a week off the bat is not possible immediately because money. I got to get all these guys back in here, and it's a lot of time for everybody. But we're going to start testing it. The last week of every month, we're going to do an extra show.
Yes.
We're going to do a Monday show. Now, Kip, we haven't
a
talked
Monday
about
show.
this, so you don't have to
I
commit.
love a Monday.
You're working Mondays?
No, Monday's great for me. I love
okay.
Mondays.
So
I'm like the opposite of Garfield.
every last week of the month, you're going to get an extra show on Monday, which does mean for those counting and playing along at home, if we start it now, that would be next week.
Yes.
Yes.
So next week, you're going to get a Monday show and you're going to get a Thursday show.
Yep.
And then we're going to go 3 weeks with just Thursdays, and then we're going to do a Monday and a Thursday.
Yeah.
Now, I'm excited for that alone because I've wanted to try that for a while. But another reason why that makes sense to us, or why that made sense to us, is because we've been trying to look at ways at improving and adding to the Patreon, which, by the way, if you want to help support the show, as I said, no sponsor today. Grab the hot sauce or consider becoming a Patreon. We're doing a bonus episode right after this. And the VIP Patreons get physical rewards. And we're just now sending off finally to get pins made.
Yes.
So we're going to get pins, metal pins
Nice.
set out to the VIP Patrons. I'm actually very excited for that.
Love a pin.
But we wanted to start doing game nights. So we're going to add a new tier to Patreon for a game night.
Yeah.
And if you sign up for that tier, you can play games with us. And we haven't fully fleshed out everything, but I believe the plan is for VIP Patreons that are already VIP Patreons can join and watch the game nights.
Yes.
They're going to be able to watch and sit in Discord with us. But the people in the game tier specifically will be playing games with us.
Exactly.
And we're going to do that on Monday nights after that show.
Yes.
So we're going to do that. So, okay. Does that all make sense?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Yep.
So once a month, we're doing an extra show followed by a game night for Patreons. And this Monday, I believe, I'm just going to say it, and then I guess we're going to have to make it happen. We're going to do the game night live for everybody.
Yep.
So everyone can join. Everyone watching at home and watching this right now can join and watch us play games with Patreons. And then moving forward after that, it's going to be Patreon exclusive.
Yes.
Make sense?
VIPs
Okay.
can
It's a
watch,
taste, yeah.
and then the new $50 tier will play the games with us.
You can
Yes.
see me slap at the sticks.
And I guess I was going to say we're going to play Splatoon Raiders.
I was gonna say
You
we could.
could.
Yeah. That'd be
How
a great
many
game to start with.
players can play in Splatoon Raiders?
4.
That's it. I mean, we could do that
We
for a
could
little
rotate.
bit.
Yeah, I guess we'll
rotate.
just do Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Mario Kart's always-
Mario
yeah,
Kart's
we
like
could-
Let's do Mario
reliable.
Kart. We'll do
We can
Mario
start
Kart
that out
World.
with that,
So we
yeah.
can get a ton of people in that.
24 players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm well good.
So we haven't added the tier yet. We'll get on that before the weekend's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll get on
That's the
adding that
plan.
tier and changing the rewards in there. And we also have more things coming and more ideas for the
Yes.
Patreon and exclusive content. And now that we have the TikTok back too, we're going to try making some like fun, exclusive short form content too. So follow us on TikTok because you might actually start seeing some content there that you won't see here. I think is the plan.
Yes.
So, all right, that's everything
Exciting.
for that. Appreciate you guys. Now, moving into what Miyamoto said about. I found this really interesting. Miyamoto says Yoshi in the Mysterious Book and Star Fox Remake, and also not listed here, he also said that Princess. Oh, it's further down. Princess Peach Showtime. Those games were made specifically because of the movies,
Ooh,
which I found
Mario movies.
interesting. So the first movie, the Mario movie, that's why they made Princess Peach Showtime. Because they wanted a game that released around the same time. And obviously, I guess Peach was a focus of that movie. So they made Princess Peach Showtime. And then the whole reason we got a new Star Fox remake is because they decided to put Star Fox in the movie. So they started making a Star Fox remake to coincide with the release.
That's crazy.
So I found that really interesting. I mean, and even Yoshi in the Mysterious Book, lining that up, a Yoshi game alongside
The
Yoshi,
movie, yeah.
which that one's a little funny to me. I mean, I know it's Yoshi, so it doesn't matter what they do with it, but a very kiddie storybook type Yoshi adventure game alongside a high action like Yoshi going through rap music montage.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of feel like it would have been more fun to give people like an action Yoshi game, like maybe a 3D Yoshi game would have been fun.
Yeah, Yoshi fell off,
the one we got with this
unfortunately.
one.
Yeah, I feel like that Yoshi game didn't really hit home or really tie
Yoshi
in.
games haven't been hitting for
It
a
didn't
long
feel
time.
like it tied into the movie at all for me. But it's
No,
just interesting to see this mentality, and I wonder what we could get for a third movie. Like what game they're gonna coincide with a third movie. And my first thought is
The new
they're
Mario.
doing a Luigi's Mansion movie, aren't they?
I think that's the rumor. Yeah.
That is what is
They
rumored.
should.
That's a rumor. So
But we don't know. I mean, because Daisy was introduced at the end of Galaxy movie, so it could
That's
be
true.
just another Super Mario movie 3
that's true. But there could also be like a segment of the movie that's a Luigi's
dedicated.
Mansion
Yeah,
segment.
I wouldn't be
I hope so.
surprised if they did
But
that.
it would be cool. I mean, either way, it'd be cool to get to do Luigi's Mansion.
I agree.
Yeah. Start branching off into the Marvel universe or the
Nintendo universe.
Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Yeah,
Did you guys
yeah.
watch the new Doomsday trailer?
I did.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Are we watching it today on the bonus?
I was thinking we could watch it in the bonus episode.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we
Do
should.
that.
What did you think of Did you like it?
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I think they didn't give that much away.
Of course not.
No,
And I
no.
think they're trying to make it seem like they did. But I did read, I'm a big Marvel guy, as you know.
Yeah.
I did read a like breakdown expected spoiler for the Secret Wars. That was really sick. But we can talk about that.
We'll talk about that in the bonus.
In the bonus.
episode,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really cool.
I was reading a
very
bunch
cool.
of stuff because one of the first things I looked up was like, all right, why is Doom so strong now? Because I saw him in the Fantastic Four movie to begin with.
The OG.
Yeah, and
In the
he's
original
not
one?
like and
I
he's not
mean-
like a universe level threat.
Comically, he is.
Wait, the
But
OG
then-
one with Jessica
Yeah.
Alba?
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
the bad guy in that movie, and they
Yeah.
beat him in the first movie.
Yeah,
with just
they
the
did.
he's
four
a
of them.
bum.
They really
in that
did.
one.
And
Yeah,
he
did.
kind of just like sucked.
Yeah.
So I was like, how's that guy gonna be? But yes,
Oh,
I've learned that in the
Yeah.
comics, he's actually like
Yeah, he's insane.
spoiler for the comics, if you care.
Have you seen the
Yeah.
the Thanos?
That's what I was gonna say.
People have been sharing it around a
Yeah,
lot, but like
this
the
won't
Thanos
happen in the
Spider-Man-
movie because Thanos is already gone in
Yeah,
the
of
movie.
course.
He's
But
dead.
in the comics, this Doom kills Thanos.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
Wow.
A Doom.
Well, a Doom.
We don't
yeah.
know if that's this.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing we can talk about in the Patreon.
but that's how
pretty cool.
strong Doom is. In the
Timelines
comics.
and
Nice.
everything.
He literally
Yeah.
like punches a hole through him.
Get
Rips
excited.
out his.
That's
his-
Yeah, he is
ridiculous.
gnarly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess Doom's actually like crazy.
Like Indiana Jones and the the Temple of Doom, where the brother does the like heart
Oh, the
grab.
Yeah.
Kalima, yeah.
You know
Holy
what else is
right.
cool is people have described this Doom as he's got the brains of Tony Stark as far as like he's that smart and like the way he builds things is that level, but he's got the magic and power of a Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Like he's almost as strong as both of them in their own ways, but he has
Combined.
both,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool that Robert Downey Jr. is playing him.
So Doom is a wizard, so to speak.
Who's
Yeah.
playing
That's how we'll
Doom?
describe
Robert
it.
Robert Downey
Jr.
Jr. Iron Man.
What?
You didn't know that?
That's so
no,
weird.
that's weird. So how did that's like in conflict with?
You wait
Well,
for the
that's-
Patreon episode, man.
well,
Oh.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later because that's a whole
Conflict.
thing.
So
yeah.
weird.
So two things. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
Two
okay.
things. One, in the comics, apparently there is a comic book line where Iron Man becomes Doom.
Oh,
So
no way.
Maybe they'll do that, or they'll just have another explanation for it.
And 3, they're also very desperate for money.
It's probably gonna
So,
be like
yeah.
a,
They need
That's the
RDJ
real
back now.
reason
it's
he
probably gonna be like
Him,
an
Chris
alternate
Evans. Yeah, they
universe.
need everyone back.
Well, yeah. Well, I was just gonna get into it. Apparently,
Yeah.
The Fantastic Four movie. Did you watch that?
Yeah, of course.
great.
That was actually set in a different universe outside of the universe that we've been watching.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
They're
yeah.
in their own universe.
They're all
Yes.
There's a bunch of different timelines throughout that.
Mhm.
The
Well, it's
idea-
not even a
There's
timeline.
Earth. No,
it's,
there's
a, it's
Earths
a whole
and, yeah,
different
universes and
Earth.
timelines in the
there's-
universes.
there is the thing I was reading, or one of the things I was reading,
Mhm.
says that there's an idea where when Steve Rogers goes back in time, because of the new trailer, right?
Yeah.
Which we'll watch. When Steve Rogers goes back in time, he created the same universe that the Fantastic Four universe branched into.
Mm.
I'll explain the thing. It's to do with Loki and the TVA,
Mhm.
because Loki's
yeah.
card in the trailer, if you look closely, he's got a wedding ring on, and he doesn't have a wedding ring.
Mhm.
But Steve Rogers in the trailer has a wedding ring. So there's that saying, is that Loki as Steve Rogers?
Oh, interesting.
Or is this from that alternate? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
excited to see the trailer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a very,
well,
yeah, it's
well,
very-
bonus
the
episodes.
Or the bonus episode.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
more to say, but we're gonna save it for the bonus.
yeah, yeah, dude.
Save it for the bonus.
This is going to be
episode.
exciting.
Anyway, that's all I had on Miyamoto. Really, I did have some other stuff in here, but we're getting pretty long in the. Do we have a game today?
We do.
Oh, we do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the only other things I had in here was Oh, this one is Miyamoto too, and it bleeds in. So let me do this one quickly. Another quote from Miyamoto. I guess he did an interview somewhere recently. Miyamoto believes remakes have a lot of benefits and is something Nintendo will continue to pursue. Some people might say there are a lot of remakes, but after 5 years, a lot of people have outgrown games and stopped playing them. Young people today don't have the opportunity to play games from 10 years ago, so remaking them to be more playable and releasing them again is a good way to meet the demand. Letting people know the original games also lead to future developments, so we've been actively pursuing that recently. I agree with this. I've been agreeing with this. And the thing that is exciting about this that he did mention is like, yes, they remade Star Fox, which is like, okay, you're remaking Star Fox again. But now it's really good and hopefully successful. So we might finally get a Star Fox 2, something we've never seen before,
Something brand new.
but in this new engine with these new characters, and it's awesome and it's sick. Obviously, Ocarina could lead into a Majora's Mask, which is another remake. But what if they then go, well, what if there was a third game with this Link? What if he goes
Ooh,
somewhere
missing
else
Link,
and
yeah.
does something else, and then we have a new Zelda in this new engine that they
Yeah,
brought us along.
true.
From,
Okay.
So
Okay.
it is interesting to think of it that way. Bingle actually sent this in the Discord immediately after I shared that, which was Nintendo says Dolphin emulator on Steam harms development and ultimately stifles innovation, which is a funny contradictory thing of them saying people don't have access to games from 10 years ago. And that's also like, yeah, well, whose fault is that?
Yeah.
It's
Because
theirs.
you're not
That's
letting
why
people play
I
the
posted
games.
it immediate.
Yeah. Which is funny, but also, it's piracy. So,
They go after archive, the Internet Archive, and then Vim's Lair. It's a nightmare with Nintendo.
It is them removing all our ability to play these games and then saying, well, you don't have the ability to play these games, so we're going to sell them back to you.
Yeah.
But to be honest, for me, I would rather get a new Star Fox and play the old one. So
I'm down for the new always, but I like to have my old accessible
balance
too.
of
yeah, that's true.
Oops.
That's true. Especially
Like,
in
I'm
a
hyped for the new Zelda game.
oh, we all are king. But especially in an age where, it feels like we're losing a lot of our games. It would be nice to be able to preserve them as many ways as possible. All right, cut away. I'm done with that topic. Nothing else to say. I'm exhausted. I haven't talked this much since I got my teeth out.
It's a good test to see how the mouth feels.
That's not weird.
Wow.
Bro.
I didn't mean
What?
Whoa.
Close your eyes,
Okay.
bro. Audio listeners are gonna be like,
Yeah.
it's a good test
What
to
do
see
you-
how your
what?
mouth
I don't-
feels.
What do you
Wow.
want to do to my mouth?
Nothing. I'm saying it's a test to see how your mouth reacts to like you're
what?
missing teeth now.
Right.
So now you're talking. I
So
can't-
you're
Other
into
ways to
missing
say
teeth?
it.
like what? Tell me. What other way was there to say it?
Checking on your condition, making sure you speaking properly.
Yeah, make sure you've
Anything.
healed properly.
Testing your mouth.
It's gonna test your mouth.
I ain't testing my mouth anywhere near you, buddy. All right.
I don't blame you.
You don't
Oh, that was good.
Okay.
Well done.
Yo,
By the way, that poll finally ended at 60,
I know, I was
60%.
gonna say-
Whoa. Oh,
said
we
no.
got closer.
But I also feel like a lot of
I'm
people
surprised.
joined since my explanation and were just like, money back. Yes.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love
So-
money. Yeah.
true.
But yeah, it did end at 60. All right. Bingo, you want to play a game?
Sure.
What's your
I
turtle?
saw one comment earlier. I'll read this one first. I'm glad Bingo stuck around for the full app. Me too.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But I also
great.
read one earlier that said 5 people's too much for a podcast. And I'm like, he's not even saying anything. He's been
He's
so
just
quiet the
watching.
whole time.
He's
just
just
so,
there.
like, just in the
live
background.
reacting.
You can talk way more. All right, what game do we have?
All right, so the game we have today is called Fact or Fanfic. And
Oh.
Okay, I like that.
so,
So we have to guess which it is.
yes.
wait.
So
There's more to it.
I was trying to figure out how we could possibly do this because there's 3 of you guys. So do you want to do 1v1 or should I put these guys up against each other? Do like 3 questions, winner takes you? Or do you
whatever-
wanna do
you're
all
the game
3?
master, whatever you think makes sense. Do you
Yeah.
think I would smoke him?
I mean, some of these questions are hard,
Okay.
but I mean, it's like 50-50 because you're saying either fact or fanfic.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, the guy that got picked last for
Yeah.
whatever it was. We go, yeah, go on then. You can come and play. That's gonna be me for this
Let's
game then.
let's
so.
do it this way. You say it,
Mhm.
then we'll all lock in fact or fiction
Yeah.
individually,
Yeah.
and then you tell us, and
Yeah.
we'll see who's
Okay.
right.
I'll answer
That way
third.
Bingo gets
Okay,
involved
so
too.
like we wanna go to like a score, Like
could
a-
do
Sure,
that.
we'll do a score.
Yeah.
Someone
Okay.
keep track.
Yeah, everybody keep track of their own score.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
I
Okay.
got it.
And
Bingo's
play along
playing
if you're
this too?
watching. Yeah, Bingo, you gonna play?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay.
Sure. All right.
Okay. First one. Mario has punched Yoshi in an official Nintendo game.
So we all-
Fact or fanfic?
We all go by one, or we just say
Yeah, so Wood go first, and then you go.
Well, we can all just go 3, 2, 1, and then we'll lock in.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay, that's
that's
better.
it.
So 3, 2, 1.
Fact.
Fact.
He's on
I
a
hope
delay.
it's true.
Fact. Anybody know the game?
Super Mario World.
I was gonna say yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Heck
1
yeah.
point. 1
Good
point.
job. Everybody got 1 point.
Easy
All right.
one to start.
That's great.
Okay. Nintendo once made instant rice.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Not
fact.
Fiction.
Fact.
Fiction. That's the word.
Fiction?
Ooh.
I said
so,
fact.
so, Bingle, you said fact too?
Yeah.
You said fact?
I said fiction.
Fiction?
I said fiction because
You guys are correct.
I just felt like they do everything. I'm
Uh,
sure there's
Instant
been
rice?
I'm sure there's been a Pokemon instant rice.
Instant
Ma-
rice.
maybe, but that's like third party. Maybe
Sure.
it's a
I
game.
thought
Just
we
for
were
a
going back
second,
to like their
because this is-
pachinko days or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instant rice. Yeah.
this is probably never going to happen again. But I am beating you. I just want
That's
to let
fair.
you know.
You might. It's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's a
No.
50-50.
I should have
Yeah.
known he was
You-
going to go fiction after fact.
You didn't know it was like you just guessed, bro. You
did.
gambled
guessed-
with
yeah,
it.
he guessed- he
Not fact,
guesstimated.
so-
how
I mean-
could you? How could you not know?
Yeah.
Like you? How would you have the knowledge of knowing whether?
Oh yeah, in
that was a-
1965.
that was purely a guess from
I would
everybody.
not.
Yeah,
That's a guess.
100%.
'cause I-
Nah,
Yeah.
I
Well-
knew it was fact.
well, if I'm gonna see
Fiction.
you, bro.
Fiction.
Listen, Kip. If you have to get this one right.
Got it.
Okay, this one's for you.
Okay.
Oh. Man,
All
my
right.
head is broken.
The GameCube almost had a DVD playback.
I-
3, 2, 1.
Fact.
Fiction.
Fact.
What'd you
Oh.
say?
Well, I said fiction
What'd you say? now?
Fact.
because
You
I
got
would
two
have
facts,
loved to
two
have.
fictions.
I would have loved to have had it.
He
but
said fact.
And you said fiction.
You both said
it can't be
fiction.
the distance.
Well, guys.
No.
Bingle and Knight are correct.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
getting
go.
further
You
and
have
further
it
behind.
in your room.
Yeah.
How would that
I'm
work?
surprised.
There's the
This-
add-on, right?
They had a
Underneath?
Panasonic Q. Yeah.
Ah.
It was like an add-on that they were trying to do or something. Yeah.
You said the GameCube, not the Panasonic Q.
No, they were gonna have like an extension where you could.
Originally.
Yeah.
And then
Panasonic
they
was-
did Philips dirty and decided not to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay.
same score, buddy.
Because they had
You
to
got this.
compete with like Sony. All
Let's
right.
go.
Yeah. That's a good call.
All right.
Oh,
Good
I
job,
know
Bingle.
you're
Good job,
lost.
Bingle.
I am.
Let's go.
I'm not doing good.
I just
Next up, Nintendo once sued a daycare.
This game's
Fact.
hard.
Okay, ready?
Right, wait, we got a countdown.
Yep.
I can give you guys easier questions. I
No,
don't know.
keep
if
No,
you-
do it. It's
All right.
fine.
3, 2, 1. Fact.
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 Sounds like a ridiculous fact.
I think I know it was in Brazil or something.
Then
Or
I
South
trust
America.
It was probably like Mario Daycare or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, you guys are all wrong.
It's fiction.
Oh,
Oh.
Damn.
I almost changed to fiction when everyone else
They're
said
not
fact.
that awful.
Oh,
All right. I'm gonna give you guys like.
I feel bad
That
now,
was
sorry.
close, though.
Sorry, Nintendo.
Okay.
They just sue everybody.
Yeah, that's
so
what I was
I thought
saying,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
that had to be-
Daycare
You would.
got
It sounds
roped up
like
in there.
something Nintendo would
At
do.
some
American
point.
government.
Okay.
Okay.
Nintendo once sold a blood pressure monitor.
Oh.
I can't with these anymore.
Ready?
Who knows?
3, 2, 1.
Fiction.
Fact.
Fact. I'm going with fact with
Oh my
this
god,
one.
Kip, we're gonna get even further behind.
Well,
It's time for a fact because they've been fiction for a minute.
Knight and Kip are or Knight and Bingle are correct.
Yeah, it's the
It was
DS,
the
right?
DS, right? Was
Yeah.
it the DS?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was the
Yeah.
Pulse, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
The
For
add-on.
brain training.
How many questions was that? 4 or 5?
I think I've got one right. I don't think
You
there's a
did.
way I catch
You've
up.
got
You got
one and I've got
2.
two.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got our
how many
score.
questions was that?
I don't know. That's why I said keep count.
I have either 4 or 5 points.
Okay. Miyamoto originally wanted Link to use a gun.
I really wish that was a fact.
I don't believe that's a fact.
Ah, okay.
Fiction.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Fiction.
All right, you guys are right. That was
Okay.
stupid.
Gun.
Zelda with guns.
Hey now.
All right. So once anyone gets to 5, they're out, and then we just keep going to see who's the last one to get.
Oh,
to.
I think that's my 5th one.
Are you up
Okay,
there?
so he's out.
All right.
Bingle, are you out?
What?
How many
Oh.
points you have?
Oh yeah, I think I'm at 5.
Okay, so you guys are both out. So now it's between you two.
All right.
It's the battle
We're at,
between
we're
the
at 2 and
blondes.
3.
We're doing so good, buddy.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go.
Mario has nipples.
3, 2, 1.
Fact.
Fiction.
What? He must have
Whoa.
nipples under his shirt somewhere.
Yeah.
He's got it,
You
right?
played Mario Odyssey?
Well, I can't remember. I wasn't looking at his nipples.
Well, he does have nipples.
Yeah! Pro nipple. Let's go.
Okay, you just need one more. Let's get this over with.
Four.
I'm
Alright,
happy to
alright,
lose at
alright.
this point. I already feel like a loser.
All right. You should know this one. Link was originally designed to be left-handed.
Ooh.
I do know the answer. Do you know the answer?
I'm hoping it's a fact.
So 3, 2, 1.
Fact.
Fiction.
Oh.
It's fact. I was just hoping
Is
he
it?
would change his mind.
nice.
It's fact. Yep.
No.
that's fact.
Yeah, left-handed, baby.
You're left-handed
There you
too?
go.
I am left-handed.
Wow, so you guys are both left-handed.
Yeah,
That's
left-
crazy
Nice.
coincidence.
Left-
All right, cool, fun.
What a game.
Had a good time.
That was a fun game.
That
No,
was
it was
fun.
good.
I like
Congratulations to the winners.
Some good trivia.
Thank you,
Third
Sully.
place, baby.
All right, let's read through super chats.
Yep.
And then go to our bonus episode because I'm
Yes.
exhausted.
Who's reading them?
I can. I just need to apparently refresh my page. Hold on. Unless you've got the first one.
I have them, yeah. All right, let's start right off the bat with a $20 donation. Gabe Robinson. Welcome back, guys. Wood, I hope you're feeling better. All this driving and no podcast has been rough. Can't wait for the show to start.
I hope it was. I hope it was worth the wait.
Yes.
I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for the 20. I appreciate it. I got him from here.
Okay, cool.
Miss Mirish with a $5 super chat. Welcome back, Wood. I've missed my favorite gaming podcast. Have any of you seen the new Fable game? What's your thoughts?
Wait, a new Fable game?
Yeah, Fable 3. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
looking
excited
forward.
for it.
Yeah, me too.
I think that
have
it
not seen
looks
it
like
yet.
they're doing a pretty good job with
Oh
it.
my God, yo.
Yeah, I loved Fable.
I loved Fable 2.
Vegemite Fine with a 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so
Hey.
much. So I should say too, all that Patreon stuff I was talking about, I can't get it out of my lexicon to keep just calling it Patreon. It very much also extends to YouTube members, obviously.
Hey,
It's
there
the
you go,
same
guys.
thing. There'll be a YouTube member tier and everything. Sorry, I don't know why I can't break that habit. It's been 4 years of Patreon. That's
Yeah,
why.
makes sense.
Booty by Hershey with a $20 super chat.
Yo.
My Thursday nights have been empty without the podcast. So glad to have y'all back. Booty, thank you so
Thank
much.
Let's
you.
go.
Always
Thank
glad
you.
to see
Thank you,
you
Booty.
here. Peachy Voyage with 4 months member.
Nontendo VIP.
When are you shipping out the July VIP stuff? I moved, so I don't know if I got my address. I moved the end of June. Okay, so I should say this too. Because of my teeth and Sully having a baby, we kind of dropped the ball on getting the rewards out. So what I told Anne, who ships everything out, is we're just going to skip a month and we're going to send double next month.
Okay.
So instead of 2 stickers, you're going to get 4 stickers, and you're going to get 2 little extra things in there. Hopefully one is a pin. It depends how long they take to make it. But you're not going to miss anything. You're just going to get them both next month.
Yes.
Because we didn't have time to plan and figure things out, and
Yeah.
we just dropped the ball on it. So
And real quick, Peachy Voyage, go to the YouTube community post and then just like fill out that form again. You should be able to see it as a VIP. So fill it out with your new
Yeah.
address. So that way I can update it.
we're going to get you everything. You're going to get it. You're going to get everything. You're just going to get it delayed, unfortunately. But Peachy, we're definitely going to get you everything because Peachy's awesome. I was streaming last night, and Peachy bought my beatemups Back to the Future posters.
Nice.
They're a big supporter.
Yeah.
Never. By the way, those posters, if you're interested, they also end on July 31st.
Very
So you
they're
gotta
also
pick 'em up
pre-ordered.
now.
Yeah, and it's only. By the way, they're right here. I say only, but they're $17.99 to get both of them.
Oh, that is sick.
Actually, one's upside down.
Oh,
Nope,
it's
this one's upside down.
I love the Rainbow Road one.
Thank you for that. That's the new one.
Yeah.
So these are actual movie quality posters. You can get the big movie size as well, but if you want these smaller ones, $17.99 for both.
It's a good deal.
Wow.
Not each.
For both.
For both.
For both.
I gotta-
movie
I gotta pick
size
up the
one
hot
is
sauce
really
before
nice
it.
though.
Right?
Mhm.
I have the big one,
I
yeah.
was gonna say.
And I have there's a big one around the studio somewhere too. What did you say, Bingle?
The movie size one is real nice.
I know,
Yeah,
it
that's what I
is.
was gonna say.
You see when you walk down in my basement.
Ah.
Yeah.
Never trust anyone with $2 super chat. Fix Kip's mic. We're
It was-
going to.
it was
I
fixed.
completely forgot about that. I'm gonna make sure he has an arm next stream.
Yeah,
no.
Zesif texted me the same thing. I
I
was like,
didn't unmute him at the same time with everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. Let's make sure that I get a new arm for next stream, please.
Yeah.
Seemingly.
you're like
Is that the
Gohan.
arm that actually is bung?
Hey, I got it back.
You got a bung arm right now.
You're like future
No, it's this
Gohan, missing arm.
It's the tattoo arm.
Pickle Mage, great name.
Wants me to.
2-month member. Glad the pod is back. Beautiful Color YouTube, the $2 super chat. Hey, it's Anna Leah. So glad you guys are back. Glad to have you here. Joey with a $10 super chat. Long-time listener, first-time live streamer. Just saying, I love your shows. Helps get through the long work days. Big DK fan here. If you can rank your top 3 Donkey Kong characters. I mean, Donkey Kong, Funky Kong, Diddy Kong. What do you want?
I was literally gonna say like Funky Kong,
Cranky
Donkey
Kong, man.
He's all right.
He's my
old,
guy.
Donkey Kong,
Him from the
Chunky Kong,
cartoon or whatever
though.
it was.
Chunky Kong.
and then Funky Kong.
Remember the cartoon? Anyone else remember the cartoon?
Oh yeah, the one where they were singing.
DK rap with here to say. I don't know how it goes.
Best
Nathan
episode.
with a 5-month member. Welcome back, boys. Watching from work tonight. Excited to try Raiders when I get home. I've never played the Splatoon campaigns, but I hope I like it. G Wally with a new member to the VIP castle.
Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you so
Welcome.
much.
Let's
Your
go.
name will be in the credits next week
And also fill the forum out, G Wally. Look for it in the Nintendo community post tab.
to get your physical rewards
Yes.
and your stickers. Phantom Clips with a 5. Hey, beat 'em up. Sorry for the bother. I won the Persona 3 giveaway. It's been a month and my message was left unseen. Yeah, I had 4 teeth
Yeah.
ripped out of my head. But you are right. I need to send that to you, and it's on my desk downstairs. So I'll get that to you ASAP. And thank you. I appreciate you. 600 punk points with 5 gifted memberships. That's it. They sent 5 gifted memberships.
Wow, thank
you
you.
so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
600 puck points. G Wally with a $5 super chat. Favorite podcast to listen to while cutting the grass. Also, would I got my wisdom teeth out recently, so I understand your pain. Glad the pod's back. Appreciate you, brother. Is or smash with a $20 sec. Once you get to the half end, you realize it's Doom.
So when you were talking about
Raiders.
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 Just like how crazy it
Yeah.
gets.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
I like that.
Booty by Hershey with a 4 months. Wood, that thumbnail was hilarious and Twitter is a cesspool. Real fans thought it was hilarious. Thank you, Booty. I appreciate that. I saw comments on it that were like, I'm a fan of Woods and even I don't get it. And I was like, oh my God, am I that out of touch with my audience? Professor Rock with 4 months. Hey, Wood, we like you, so just ignore the haters, but never stop hating weird-looking JPEG windows in Pokemon games. Thank you,
Nice.
Professor. I appreciate you. Punk Points with $10 super chat. We don't think you're rage baiting. We watch you because we appreciate your opinion and love your content. You have an online presence, so you're going to get hate, but we respect you as a fan base. Thank you. I really do, really appreciate that. More than anything, I hope that there's been an obvious shift and people have noticed that I've really trying to lean towards positivity this year, because I just feel like I'm trying to combat the negativity that is just everywhere, even in the Nintendo space. Everybody is doom and glooming in the Nintendo space. I even made a video on beat-em-ups about Nintendo doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to fight back. I'm trying to like reel it in a little bit. And a thing I said in that video too is we're just all getting old. And now we have weird old people interests. We care about stocks and we care about market shares and we care about how much a game has sold and sales numbers and like all this stuff that's affecting our opinion on games, when back in the day, we would just go to a store, buy a game and play it and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Very true.
And I just wish we could go back to that time and just not care. Like,
Yeah.
I think technology has a big part to play in that as well.
Yeah.
Because back then we didn't have access to as much.
to how
like-
connected we are.
Yeah.
I will say though, like there are up and coming YouTubers who I can see are bringing the positivity back. There are a
because you
lot of.
start that way. You always start that way.
That's the thing.
And
Yeah.
when you start realizing, you know what pays the bills,
Yeah.
lean hard
Well,
into
No,
that's
but
the
that's
issue.
that's
You
true.
do start realizing that. Or
The YouTube
it's
game.
not working for you and you get jaded. And then you start
Yeah.
looking at the people it's working for and you're like, I
See,
hate
last
not?
year I
Yeah.
messed around with like, Nintendo Switch Doom and Gloom. I hopped on that and I had like 2-3 videos that popped off and I was like, okay. And then I did like 5 of them and then I realized this isn't for me because the comments were just brutal.
That's the thing.
People
You're,
were
you're,
like,
you're
You're playing
begetting this
fire.
audience that just wants negativity.
Yeah,
and they
they're
only
like-
come to you for negativity. And,
And
they're
they're-
so
and-
negative.
and my
right?
like to dislike ratio was like I'd never seen that before. I had like 1,500 likes, like 200 dislikes on a video, or like 2,000 likes and like 300 dislikes. I'm like, yo, this is
Crazy. Yeah.
brutal.
It's tough because it does work for views and clicks.
Yeah, you get a quick check, but is it worth it? Nah.
Is it worth losing your spark? Yeah.
That's also like how I feel about the creators that all they do is they go after other creators or they make videos about other people. It's like your whole audience is just there to trash on people. Like,
Yeah.
that's such a
Those people will never grow beyond.
that's such
like,
an awkward.
yeah.
Well, they won't grow beyond the people they're trashing. because their ceiling, their market cap is the amount of people that hate the people that they're trashing.
Exactly.
So they'll never get bigger than the people.
Yeah.
And they're just preying on that section of people that hate the people they hate.
Exactly.
It's like a weird little bubble of hate.
Yeah, it's like quick views for them.
Yeah.
Beautiful Colors YouTube with a $2 super chat. Almost 2 million subs, Wood. We clearly love your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Vegemite Fine with an $8 super chat. Hot take. I don't mind clickbait. I found some of my favorite creators and content because I was baited. So glad I got this pod back. Love that take.
Hey, honesty, man.
I will say,
drop
this
a
is
like for him.
a conversation I've tried to have for years. There is a thing, and I'm not saying that I do it, but I do. There is a thing as good clickbait and bad clickbait. And the term, this is a whole rant that I could go on. The term clickbait has been around before it had a negative connotation, and it was just baiting someone into clicking on your thing. Which is what every single media outlet for the history of time, every internet, Reddit thread, article, YouTuber wants to happen. You want to bait someone into clicking. You want to do it the right way. You want to have something interesting that people care about and they want to click on. But they want to bait someone into clicking on it. That's how you get views, period. The negativity around the term came about with BuzzFeed. Because BuzzFeed would do like heinous like clickbait, where like you click on something and you would feel got by it, right?
Yes.
So people started calling that clickbait, and that's how it got the negative connotations around clickbait. But there is a way to do good clickbait and bad clickbait. Like good clickbait is me like pointing at a switch that's all like heavenly and got a halo on it, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever, because people are like, why is it so good? Why is it so heavenly? And they feel baited into clicking. Bad clickbait would be like if I put like titties in the thumbnail and then there was no titties when you clicked on it.
I'd be very upset.
You ever see the channel Veritasium? They made a whole video about truthful clickbait and just bad clickbait.
You drop a link in the chat. I would want
I would love to see that. Because as a creator, I've been a pretty big advocate and study on this stuff. I'm always trying to walk the line of baiting someone into clicking, but in a way where when they watch the video, they're happy that they're there.
For the right reason.
The right reasons.
Yes.
Even if they kind of like, if it's a goof and a satire gaff and they get tricked into clicking on it, but then it still makes sense. And they're like, oh, this is what he meant. And also, wow, there's so much editing here. What's happening? And that joke was funny. And now I'm going to watch the whole thing. And I found a new channel I like. That's what I want. I never want someone to click on my video and feel like they were got, leave a dislike and a negative comment and leave. That's not what I want. That's never what anyone should want.
Of course.
Anyway, Jordan.
I just turned the video off.
Yeah, that's
I
what.
mean, I'll
that's what normal
dislike the
people
video because I'm just like pissed that I got.
Do. Well, it depends. I don't think I've ever disliked a video, to be honest. But it depends.
I
think.
rarely
still
like
engagement,
dislike.
that's the
I
thing.
mean, I'll like videos frequently, but I'll never comment. But
I've never commented.
But if I dislike a video, it's like you pissed me off.
I
Like if I
dislike
go out of my
someone's
way.
take, maybe.
Sometimes I'll feel guilty and I'll go back and undo it. Like,
I think
Down,
people
down.
should dislike things. I think it checks and balances,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
I
if I've done
definitely
something,
dislike-
if I've done something wrong, legitimately, dislike the hell out of it and tell me I've done it wrong. How else am I going to learn?
Yeah.
That just doesn't really happen to me because other than that one time,
Yeah.
which even the dislikes on that weren't too bad.
Yeah.
I think it was like 85% likes still.
Which is still a crazy ratio.
I thought that was quite a good video.
It's one of my best videos.
I was gonna
Quite
say,
frankly, it's one of my
I'm
best.
pretty
videos.
sure I watched it and told you how great I thought it was, and then you're like, oh, well, it doesn't.
That I've talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
More than any other video I've ever uploaded. Uploading that one, so many of my friends and fellow content creators and people that I know messaged me to be like, wow. Like
Great
so
editing.
many.
Great editing.
Yeah.
And then on the other end, I had the internet having the most extreme
Yeah.
negative reaction to
Yeah.
anything I upload.
Yeah.
Which I understand. Because if you watch it from like a creator standpoint, as like what is it I've created, it's cool.
Yeah.
If you watch it from a I was lied to standpoint, it
Then you-
sucks.
Yeah, like this is.
It sucks.
I'm coming here for information.
Yeah. I'm never doing it again. Although I did hear.
Uh-oh.
You know what's funny? Bingle's here too. I shouldn't do that with him here.
No. A full circle moment right now.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah. I
Jordan with a $5 super chat. I saw a video talking about you negatively once, and it was such a bad take it actually made me upset. It was the one and only video I ever disliked. Let's go, Jordan. I appreciate
there you
you. I feel like just the worst thing you can say about me is you hate me. What have I done?
Yeah.
What have I done to anybody? Miss Mersh with a gifted. I appreciate you so much. Cause I'm Batman with a sub. Thank you so much. Professor with a $20 super chat. You all rock, no pun intended. That's from Professor Rock. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for that super chat, Professor, and all of your support. Obviously I talked about my friend SkellyRen, but names like Professor Rock too, and now Booty by Hershey on the podcast are just these names that I just see every time I do anything. Even on Twitter, Professor Rock is like always got my back.
600 punk
Veggie Mighty
points.
Fine, 100%. There's a lot of them. SC3 Neum with a new VIP member.
Yes.
Thank you so
Hell
much.
Yo, fill out the forum.
Beautiful
Get your
colors.
rewards.
YouTube with a $2 super chat. Why is no one talking about Guitar Hero coming back?
What?
I feel like
Wait,
that's
what?
somewhat old news, isn't it? I thought that we knew about that.
Is it coming back?
Look it up.
I didn't,
people.
but I'm excited.
Look it
I
up
saw
just
that
now.
somewhere. Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
You have a
No?
pic with a
That's it.
shaved head, and I clicked. Yeah, there was. I did. I shaved my head in one of them. I don't remember why I did that in the thumbnail. There was a reason for it. There was a joke that went into it. Why did I shave my head in that thumbnail? I'll have to look it up. Master Sword with a new member. Thank you so much. I
New VIP.
appreciate you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Another VIP member.
Yeah.
And then thank you so much, Master Sword. Fill out the form. And then on my
Yes,
phone
please.
here, Mary joined the Patreon. I get notifications on my phone.
Oh, nice.
A $5 Patreon. So thank you, Mary. Yeah, that's everything, I think.
We got
We
two
just
more.
got two more.
donuts.
We just got two more.
We just got two more. Never mind. Which video you talked about? I don't know.
All of them.
I talked
yeah,
about
there's
a
a
lot.
lot of videos.
The one they probably mean the Nintendo Switch Direct leak that I lied about.
Oh.
That's the one. If that's what you're asking about, that's what I meant. And Miss Merch saying it's over with a $2 super chat. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. Thank you everybody.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Shout out, guys.
This
seriously.
episode was definitely fun. I'm definitely glad to be back. This is the most I've talked in a while, and I've just been so tired since my surgery. I've said that to Kim. I was like, it kind of sucks because I think I might have said, but I was kind of hoping once I had the teeth out, I would feel like a superhero. Like, you know how they say that like teeth affect you and like they might make you like feel sick or tired.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
Yeah.
teeth. So I was hoping when I got them out, I'd feel amazing. I think it's because my body is actively still trying to repair itself.
Yeah.
That by like 5 p.m. every day, I just feel like so tired.
Well, get this. There's this new conspiracy that says we've been tricked this whole time. We never needed to get our wisdom teeth out, and getting them actually hurts you in the long run. So now I've fallen down
Thanks
that
for
rabbit
telling
hole.
me that now.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. If you look, your X-ray is the wildest thing I've ever seen for your wisdom.
Mine,
Yeah, mine was like,
be- no, to be
his.
fair,
Like,
Mine-
his were like this,
mine
and
needed
then like
to come
this.
out. Oh,
like,
God.
Like the
Yeah,
tip was
they
going up
needed
to his
to.
nose. It was wild, dude.
I'm
Well,
missing one completely.
There's two reasons why mine had to come out. One, them being impacted like that, it actually
was
it
pushing.
it degrades the jaw.
Oh.
Yeah,
it weakens the
affects
jaw.
it
Yeah.
really much.
So
yeah.
one day my jaw could just break. And the other thing is on this side, I had a cyst growing in between the tooth and the wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
And they had to biopsy it to make sure that I was not
Yeah.
in any danger. And I got those results back and it was fine.
Yeah, the
They
wisdom
said
behind
there's-
having wisdom teeth was that back in the day before dental hygiene was a thing, people would lose their molars in the back like at the age of 20, 25, 30. So when they would lose those molar teeth, the wisdom teeth would come in replacement of them. And essentially, yeah, and well, maybe not the wisdom so much, but
age. With age comes wisdom. Is the
yeah, but you know,
I'm pretty sure the
I'm
wisdom
trying to, like,
teeth.
meta the.
We had wisdom
name of
teeth
it,
because we
yeah.
used to like eat rocks and grains and stuff, and so
Yeah.
we needed like more teeth to chew them at the back.
Maybe.
well,
Yeah.
no, because like right now when you have them, they're too much. But when you would lose like one or two teeth like on each side, then when they would come in, it would just fill in the gap.
That is true.
Yeah.
But that's not why we had them.
No, that's like how evolution works. I mean, that's how we were created, you know?
Hmm.
If you believe that.
I believe it. I mean, it makes sense because it's just like
I don't
back in the
believe
day, people.
evolution.
I don't believe in evolution. I'm saying like we were created.
I'm
It's the same thing with the. Is it the what's the thing that we have pointlessly in ourselves?
Nipples?
Pancreas? No. Mario does.
What?
Wisdom teeth are evolutionary leftovers. Early human ancestors needed the extra molars to grind down tough, raw plant roots, nuts, and uncooked meats.
Well,
Okay.
you'd have been screwed, wouldn't you?
Why?
Because yours were like this way around, so they're not helping anyone, are they?
Well, they're getting all messed up now because we don't eat that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
You don't
and
eat
you're
that-
not
you don't-
losing teeth anymore.
You
Like,
don't
true,
eat
yeah,
raw
you don't
meat
lose
and
them all when
roots.
you're older.
No,
like back in the day, you think people brush their teeth?
No.
Yeah, people's teeth rotted.
Some people today don't brush their teeth.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
it's
I know who you are.
We gotta get out.
hunting them down.
Let's get
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching whatever this episode was. I appreciate you guys so much. We'll be back in the flow next week, and
Yes.
we'll be even better and
Yes.
more energy.
We're
and
just happy to be
hopefully
back.
Everything will be good.
I'll have another arm.
These are the VIP Patreons that support and members that support us every single week and get sent things like stickers and postcards and metal pins and socks and whatever else we've sent to them
Yes.
over the time. I think we're gonna make one of the, you know, these like, you know, those things,
Yeah.
the little
Oh,
paper, the little
yeah.
paper things
Yeah,
that
that-
you do like, oh, like
The cootie
8,
catchers?
9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, take pill, you know that thing?
Yeah, the cootie catchers.
yeah.
Cootie, is it called
Fortune
cootie
tellers or
catcher?
salt shakers are what they're called.
Bro,
Well,
yeah,
whatever-
you just
whatever they're
you
called.
unlocked flashbacks.
We're
right
gonna
now
do a
saying that.
Nintendo one.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna send that out to Patreons
I like
too,
that.
along with your stickers and everything.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like all fun stuff we're cooking up.
Yeah.
And then also you'll be able to join the game nights.
Yes.
But to all of our Patreons and all of our members and everybody that helps support this show and make it possible, thank you so much for being here. We're about to go live with a bonus episode where we're going to be talking about Nintendo's most overrated franchise.
Got it.
And watch the
And
Doomsday
Doom.
And
trailer.
we're also going to watch the Doomsday trailer.
Yeah.
Because we can't watch it here because we'll get claimed.
Yes.
So we're going to watch it over there and get claimed over there, and it won't matter. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Yeah,
Appreciate all of you.
you.
You
Thanks for
can
having
check
us.
them all out on their respective social medias. And then, of course, Bingle Fried Biscuits, who's been watching at home and joining us. Thank you so
Hey.
much. Appreciate you sticking around. You can check him out. Tomorrow on Twitch, don't forget, me, Knight, Bingle, and Bob will be live playing some Splatoon Raiders. And then on Monday, we'll be back with our first Monday episode.
Yes.
And then a game night.
Ooh.
And then we'll see you again on Thursday. So I don't know why I've committed to all of this. I really don't. But
you
you
love
guys
it.
are getting a lot of content.
Nintendo's
All
back,
right.
baby.
We're back.
We're back. It's not over.
It's not over.
It's over. It's not over.
It's only getting started.
Okay, bye. I'll time that with the music.